Right. As the only person that's chicked in is Apex and the ad's still running, I figure, I can say hi Apex because you're a subscriber, so you don't have ads. Jesse overslept because he's been working too hard. So we are doing an impromptu blueprints stream. Ooh. Hi, Dan and Milo. So let me load the game up. Love this scene. Hi, Dan and Milo. So yeah, we're doing an impromptu blueprint stream for one of several reasons. I didn't want to wait because today is Doctor Who 2-part finale day, so I can't go late. We can always do a co-stream another day. I'm not particularly attached to today. I'm set up with the games anyway. Also, because I played some of this yesterday on my own. I know, shock horror, I played stuff off stream. But apparently playing it off stream meant that I got the tomb twice in a row, I think. Or twice in the day that we were doing. We also unlocked another safe. We figured out Blackbridge, the outside cavern thing. And now we're on the hunt for Her Ladyship's chamber. Draining the reservoir properly, and various other things. But and also day 49 is apparently Christmas, which makes sense. So as we're about to start 44, I'm kind of hoping that if I do some quicker run-throughs just to try and, cycle through some bits, then we can get to Christmas, because apparently if you build the boudoir on Christmas, then it might look like the photo, or at least there's something with building the boudoir on Christmas. I was watching a charity stream yesterday and I got a couple of little hints. Nothing groundbreaking, not any spoilers. But just enough to give me a little extra thing. Oh, and Dan, I got this one for you. Hi, Alkesh. It has puppies and you can pet the puppies. Well, you can pet the puppies you definitely pet one of the puppy, the other puppies, But I got this one specifically when it came up with the drafting studio. So I'd like to try and get the drafting studio up to get a few more, studio editions. We also unlocked the classroom, but it doesn't give us 8. You can only get 8 if you have the schoolroom outside. So that's less fun. I thought it was going to give me the 8. It did not. So, yeah. But, we unlocked the kennel. But yeah, there's a casino and a couple of other ones that I've seen, and I'd like to unlock something else if we can get that. Also, we got another trophy, so I got the solve the puzzle in roommate on rank 8. We found roommate. It's because we got the gallery. And it was like, oh, cool. This is a rare room with artwork in, and we solved the puzzle in that, and we got a key to roommate. So I was like, okay, well, we need to get up to rank 8 so we can build a roommate. And then we solved the puzzle in roommate, and we got we got more allowance and a trophy. So that was pretty cool. I took lots of screenshots. This is, I wasn't expecting to get this draw, but with getting roommate and room 7, we have room 19. I have no idea what room 19 is. I don't know what. I don't think there's any rooms that we've not built that we've seen yet. So I don't know what room 19 is, but apparently it must be very rare. 258 people have finished on TA. Yeah, I mean, it's been out long enough. I've put 55 hours into this. I'm okay with not having it finished. I've got 3 achievements, which is more than I thought I'd get. These two will come at some point in the next, 10 or so hours. That one will come. I still haven't found that. That will require wealth and also the showroom. This one is nearly there. Once I get room 19 and her ladyship's chamber. No, but I mean, I probably wasted about 10 hours of that getting grumpy because I was trying to do the full house, and rather than and I missed a bunch of puzzles and stuff. So then dare mode and curse mode. I need 110 coins and the shop to unlock dare mode. And I haven't found this yet, but I did unlock something in the shrine, which I haven't yet built since. And those two speedruns. I have yet to unlock a realm sigil, though I have found some, and I have a whole thing on my Miro board where I figured out all the symbols and all the colors for all the realms. And I'm thinking that possibly has something to do with those 8 doors downstairs. I've got to grade 4. I solved grade 4. I'm quite pleased with myself. I spent about 12 hours on my Miro board after the last long stream. I won't say wasted because I enjoyed it. And then that's just finishing everything. But you can't do all of these on one save file for obvious reasons, but there is a workaround for that, which I will show you. So those we'd all unlocked that one. So the final bedroom is her ladyship's chamber. We've got all the hallways, we've unlocked all the green rooms. We found the final shop. It's the armory. It requires that damn chess puzzle. And also it's very cool. So if I do the chess puzzle again, I might keep that as my thing, because the armory gave me an everlighting torch, which meant that I could solve a couple of things down in the reservoir area, and also in the tomb. So I was pretty pleased with that. It also gives you a shield, which can protect you from red rooms, which was great because then the weight room didn't steal half my steps. I've gotten the showroom a couple of times, the gift shop a couple of times. I bought the lunchbox, the swim trunks, the t-shirt, just because I had the coin and why not. And this cursed chest, which goes in the shrine, which I haven't found yet since then, because it was literally a day ago. But I think I might want to permanently unlock the night one. So red rooms, we've got everything. And then, we're building up our studio editions. We found one more thing, which we haven't built yet. We found the planetarium. I will show you where we found the planetarium. That one was a little hint off the stream that I was watching. Apparently there are clues for it. I'm okay with that, finding it, because I think if I'd have just been paying better attention, I would have seen it anyway. And then we finally unlocked the stuff in the tomb, and I was right, and I'm very happy. So we ideally want the shrine. I like the shelter since I unlocked a thing. Shrine or shelter would be good. I mean, schoolhouse would be cool if we're planning on doing a classroom run. If we get the armory permanently unlocked. The root cellar had dynamite in, and I want to test whether it actually ignites the dynamite. So that's there. We have gotten 31 allowance and 15 back up to 15 stars, which is pretty cool. But the ambition of pawn was very much I can't decide. But I think if we could get the study and the office again. Though I haven't updated my chess piece thing, I feel sure that if we get those two, we will be able to do stuff. And we found another red letter. We solved the office puzzle for the safe. And we were on the right track last time, just hadn't twigged. And as I was playing it whilst watching the stream, they didn't give me any clues for this. It just suddenly hit me that I was being a big silly. So, first of all, let's go see what we can build outside. Currently, the fountain is vaguely inaccessible because we unlocked another way in. And I wanted to create the boat link over the reservoir because we still haven't gotten the pump room and the boiler room hooked up yet. Shelter, okay. So, It is, oh fuck, what day is it? So 25th is 49, 24th is 48, 23rd is 47, 22nd is 46. Hang on. How did they do that 49? It was 24 plus 25. So 24 off that is 20. So it's the 20th of December, I think. Does that make sense? Yes, that makes sense, because then 49 is the 25th. Okay. So, because there's a time release and it gives us another gem. Oh no, it's already... Okay, so yeah, this is another thing. They've updated the game again. So remember last time I was like, oh, they added this last password thing. It's brilliant. The next update seems to have been, you've already unlocked the safes. You get the safe permanently open. So we've already seen this letter, number 7. We got our gem. Which means that we can. And yes, I'm going to be taking screenshots again. I do apologize. This is all rares. So if I get an achievement in this game, it will be the rare sign. The rare sign? The rare sound. Anyway, hopefully everyone is okay. So the time lock safe's open. I haven't figured out how to spike that yet, but... So, last password. No longer have to type the damn thing in. Rares are good. I know, right? So, what we unlocked was... because we found out... We got into the... We figured out the admin key. One of the admin keys, I should say. There are several. Because we spent, as I said, 12 hours putting stuff on our Miro board. I brought out all the names because I'm terrible with names. And then I was looking at this admin key login thing and I'm like, I'm just going to try some of the names I've figured out. And lo and behold, they worked. Because your iPad is trying to make you seem cooler than you actually are. But yeah, did I say hello, Mr. Collins? I don't remember, but I'm going to say it again anyway. So, Armour is Randolph. He's the lab technician. We've seen various bits from him. He's the one that wrote the letter to the valet that we found with that admin key that didn't work because it was deactivated, and I was so gutted from that one. His name works because once you figured out, you put that together with the lab has 2 letters in it, and it talks about Moore, and then there's a Randolph M, and then you figure out that actually might be Randolph Moore. So let's go them in order. So Feb 22nd, 1987. We're currently in 1993, I think. So this was a few years ago. Yes. Don't worry, this communication method is fully secure. I'm the only lab technician with network access and the only one who uses this terminal. I'm working to get you more supplies, but I'm not focusing on essentials as I believe there's enough food in the shelter to last for the duration. But I think it'd be wise if you can do a quick inventory to confirm that. Yeah, so you only get the last 4, which means that I don't always have all of the information. So then we got February 23rd. The situation. In terms of area, there's not nearly as much room here as I remember from my youth. If it was just me, I wouldn't mind. But with 4 of us and the space we're going to need for planning, I don't expect this to be a sustainable situation for more than a week. A fortnight at best. That's 2 Randolph. We don't know from whom. Feb 25th. I passed the message on and your uncle says... Your uncle? Oh, hello. Maybe this is Mary. He may have an idea for a more long-term solution, but it's going to require some doing. I'm not sure exactly what he has in mind, but this morning when I looked at today's blueprints, I saw he'd drafted the pump room. A floor plan I haven't seen used in a very, very, very long time. I have a feeling you won't be taking a boat ride shortly. You're an uncle. Yes, but in this case it's referring to Herbert S. Sinclair, the uncle, or my the Simon's great uncle, which is Mary's uncle. Mary is the one that went missing. Mary had lots of alternate names, shall we say. Did I take a screenshot of this one? I'm going to do it again just in case because, yeah. And then, stay put. Feb 20th, 28th, 1987, stay put. It's finally happening. We just got confirmation from our source that the Red Guard is coming tomorrow to begin their formal inquiry into the disappearance. At this point, it's going to be too risky to move you until next week at the earliest. Just hang tight for now. So this is happening after Marion disappeared. So yeah. So normally mail is disabled on each terminal. Now I've seen all the mails on all the terminals. We still don't have data transfers. We've still got one missing thing. Oh no, we got it. Puzzle? We unlocked the final thing, which is puzzles. Room 5, 6, 7, and 8 are all puzzle rooms, which is interesting because that's the same number of letters found in the gallery. Very curious. Okay. Because we unlocked all the other ones last time. Yeah, it's like I've deciphered the sigils, but I haven't yet found everything else. So, remote terminal access. So we can connect to an offline terminal. The most useful one I found to do is like laboratory experiments. Because I tend to draft security. I think I've made it slightly less rare at some point. Because we have the Black Bridge, we can connect. So we're gonna see what experiments we can do today. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, each time you eat an apple, when you draft a hallway from another. I prefer that one. Aha! I mean, yes, allowance would be great, but I really want to see what the letters are in the mailroom. Come up a couple of times now. Start experiments. And the thing is, now we've got the shelter online, we can see this radiation monitor thing. If the reading is 12 or higher, all the doors in the house will automatically unlock. So it starts off at like 0.0 something, yeah. I haven't managed to trigger anything that says it's unlocking at all. So yeah, that's the... So the network mainframe that's been sealed is the Black Bridge, which I read the book about. So that's really cool. Disabled remote access to the terminals. So I still haven't... It's the drafting thing. I'm wondering if that room that I'm missing has got the other drafting thing in, because I've not seen book number 2. I've volumes 1 and 3. One was in the library, one was in the drafting studio. And then 4 and 5 I bought from the bookshop, so I'll be able to put them into the thing. So yeah. But anyway. So there's nothing else in here. That was all I sort of wanted to say. Other than they made it so the saves are automatically open, so you don't have to put the codes in all the time or do that stuff. So, you know what? I think I'm going to leave that a mystery for now, the Black Bridge stuff. So what I've taken to do is building off the right side first, because I'm still trying to get her ladyship's chamber. And her ladyship's chamber needs to be built on the west side, but with the door facing south. So if I build up this side, then hopefully I can come across. But also it helps if I reach rank 8 and I can activate my knight, because then I've got more chance of putting in the armory in. So that's what I'm trying to do. I need to build the mailroom. So the thing with the lavatory, another secret that's not really a spoiler, is if you build it sheltered, so the first 3 green rooms are sheltered, not green rooms, the first 3 red rooms are sheltered, apparently it gives you items if it's sheltered. And I'm like, well, that's great. But also this room seems to add it twice, as I've had 2 great halls and no mirror room, which was very confusing to me. So we're going to build the pool hall because I just remembered what it said in there about the rooms. 5, 6, 7, 8. So that was think. That was realize. That was ruminate. And that was ponder. So think, ponder, realize, and ruminate. Room in 8. Yes, they were puns. But they sort of refer to think, ponder, realize, ruminate. I think that's quite clever. But yeah, so room 19, whatever the frick that is, and 1 bedroom, and we've got the original set of rooms. We have new maths rules, which and money. Nice, thank you very much. This will get me a key or many or some keys. So standard rule 15 plus. Okay, so this is not a square root. This thing in the middle means invert. So that becomes 21 divide 7, which is 3. That was why we were having so many issues with it the other day, because I kept on thinking it was a square and it's not a square. So 14 plus 10 is 24. 42 minus 20 is 22. Divide 11 is 2. And we haven't even gotten onto the complicated stuff yet. So 21 minus 1 inverted is 2. Times that is 4. No. Ah! Why did I just hit the wrong thing? Okay, I thought I was being clever. What was this? 21 divided 7 is 3. 42. 2. Right, okay, try this again. 20 plus 1 minus 1. So plus 1 minus... Oh, wait, no, it's because I'm supposed to times it by 2. I did these in the wrong thing. So 21 times 2 is 42. 41. 14 divide 1 is 14. Yeah, it helps when I don't miss the inner ring. Oh, get a security card. Okay, that's good. So that'll mean that as long as I can get the security room, that'll be good. Okay, so corridor. I like to save the corridor. I'm going to use the observatory because it goes the way I want it to go. So, the observatory. We have large telescope. Oh, look at the large telescope that we basically went up to once and went, you know, we need to get in the right position. And then I was like, oh, look, there is a hatch. So we maneuvered it and opened it, and in there's the planetarium. And then I felt a bit silly because I'm like, I should have seen that, but I didn't. I noticed the night, but I didn't notice that. So we got the planetarium out, which makes me happy. Okay, so that is 4 doors, and that gives me 5 gems. Nice. You banged your head. You were seeing stars the whole time. Okay, I knew there was going to be a pun in there somewhere. Oh dear. Okay, so okay, patio spread to each green room. I mean, that's great and all, but I don't have any green rooms yet. And that would stick me in the corner. I mean, it's okay. Go on then. Let's do that, and then we can build a dead end off it. Maybe we can do the laboratory. So, Bridget. I haven't figured out what Bridget's surname is as yet. I did figure out that Mrs. Babbage is Anne. Oh, look. Coat check. Okay, so the conservatory is great and all. Just, you know, I haven't really... always got a dig spot in. I don't have a spade. So, I think I'm going to build the coat check, and then I'm going to leave it. So, this in the coat check is the diary key, which I'm assuming is paired with her ladyship's chamber. So, you know, we're going to build it, but we're going to leave it. So we have the key if we happen to build her ladyship's chamber. So I don't screw up, you know, and finally build the chamber and then don't get the chance to do anything with it. And hopefully we can build up from the entrance hall and across. Okay. So we are going to build the weight room. The reason we're going to build the weight room is, well, two reasons. One, because it has lots of doors, and two, because we've got the shelter, so it's not going to steal our steps. Hey, subterfuge. See, it is sheltered. Plus, 3, it does have a lever, which means we don't need to use the broken lever to open a door in the antechamber. We are not getting swole. We are not getting swole. That's not a thing. But it didn't give us the broken lever, which is sad. Sometimes it gives us broken lever. So we are gonna go. This is me doing it. Supposed to be doing it fast. Archives. We're gonna build the archives as well. Multiple doors and also sheltered, which means that we don't have the penalty of you building the archives and then not being able to see our floor plans, and also with an apple in. So we get a thing. So yes, Marion Marigold, otherwise known as Mary Jones, Mary something Jones. But remember we found that letter. Well, it's a letter in the shelter. Refers to, you know, Mary Matthew Jones. There we go. That was it. Disappeared February 22nd, 87. But yeah, clearly she was in the shelter. And then we found another vault key while we had the vault built, which means that we got okay, so corridor. Let's put the cloister. Let's get so many doors in. Also, I can show you I figured this one out as well. So, cloister. Hello. Oh. That doesn't do anything. But. Oh. Now we can get in it. And there was an allowance thing and a note saying, Mr. Nogula, the groundskeeper. We are giving you more allowance. Also, we need a spade. But hey, so when we got a spade, we've got like 4 of those. But the main thing is I'm building doors. So that's the one we can't use. It was such a simple little thing being able to access that. But I'm like, heck, I'll take it. Right, so we are going to build the nook to get some keys, because at some point we'll need keys. Yeah, so you can zoom in on the text in this with the magnifying glass. I realised this after the umpteenth time of being in the room, just because I happened to check it for clues again while I had the magnifying glass. It doesn't give you anything particularly fancy. It tells you about the dartboard puzzle and gives you the basic maths. So I'm hoping at some point we can build a mail room. Really want to build the mail room. Utility closet, less useful at the moment. Let's build the bedroom. can see one of the statues out there. So yeah. Oh, this is the top of the family tree. Baroness. It's like Orlai, but it's not. You can see it in the root cellar. Security! Excellent. I mean, it's going the wrong way. It's missing the foundation, but we do need security, ideally, because I want to set the security doors to high. We still need the mailroom. There's nothing we've missed. That's good. Sometimes I come in here and it's like, oh, there's stuff, and I'm like, how did I miss stuff? Okay, so set to high because we have a security key card. We'll set it to unlocked because it doesn't matter. And just in case we get the lost and found and it steals our security card, you know. Okay, so we're just going to log in here because there's just some emails in here as well. So this one basically just says stop recording. But we found a note in the locker room. We finally opened all the doors. A green card that says Kirk Darren, this guy, is an alias. So, you know, I think he's head of security, but, you know, so there's the little puzzle with security measures, and then they're addressing the weight room, so they've boarded up the weight room. Still using how to learn this machine. And then they've got secondary access to levers, which we know about now because we found the gardener's journal and we've got 2 different sources. Oh, and I went back to the secret garden and I figured out the other lever. It's just if you keep rotating that thing. It's not something I missed smashing, so that was good. And then, yes, live surveillance has been approved, but they don't want to have tape logged of activity, so we're not recording anymore, which is interesting. But yeah, we've opened 2 of the vault boxes. We found 2 other different keys, but we didn't manage to have the things at the same time. But the vault has at least been occurring a little bit more regularly, which is nice. Okay, so... But yeah, that statue there matches up with one of the drawings in the crypt and stuff like that. Do we want to come north of the archive? Do we want to build up security? Let's just build from security. Ooh, we get to use a key. Okay, well, maybe we should have built from the archive because we ideally want to go up. But we'll get the key. Keys are good. So that goes into the archive. So I'm going to build off the archive. Oh, I can see all the way through the weight room to the thing there. That's good. I want to go up. Aha! Passageway. That's great. Ah, we could do chapel, but it's not going the right way. That's got lots of locked doors. Let's go with passageway because we've got the gems. And it gives us an up. Still want the mail room. So we want to go up. That's the only one that's going to take us up. Haven't discovered anything more about these things. Okay. I mean, yes, closet, but... Library. We may be going round in a roundabout way to the foundation. I want to build the library because I need to request another book. Ooh, and I get a gem. Okay, so we've read Realm and Ruin, Heads of the Black Bridge, which was an interesting story. Possibly relevant, possibly not. So volume 3 was already there, so we're going to request volume 4 and then volume 5. And I've got 2 more books that I can, the unredacted history of Redbridge and the new book by Marion Marigold, which is called something like The Last Clue or The Lost Clue, which you definitely need to get, but I need 50 coins. So yeah, 53 hours. Yeah, so about 55 hours in. My longest day was 4 hours. 4 hours. That was probably one that I did on stream, I think. Possibly not the one in which we got room 46, but we certainly got a lot of stuff unlocked. So average day is still over an hour, but that's because we've got, you know, the longest at 4. We've taken quite a lot of steps. We have drafted lots of rooms. We like drafting hallways in red rooms, apparently, even though I hate red rooms. Right, so we've got 31 of 40. Hello, we've got a new page for this. And then we've got 33 parlours solved of 38. I think it's an 8 or possibly 39. That font is hard to read. Drafted. We've had a few puzzles that we've done the wrong true false thing. Art gallery named. We named them all. We weren't leaving without it. We've discovered 11 upgrade discs now and 3 red letters. So that's cool. But yeah, the shop can gain new inventory, so I like to check these every so often. So I think this is based on what's been in the longest. Tomb is now my favourite floor plan. I've built it 3 times now. We haven't discovered we haven't built any new recipes. We want to build the power spade at some point because we do know that recipe. But I feel like we could do with finding others. Hello, darkness. I feel like it's a pun on like darkness escapee, but anyway, hi. Welcome in. We are playing Blueprints. Taking lots of screenshots. Oh yeah, we finally got the stamp in the tomb, so I'm pretty happy about that. We've still got 4 stamps left to find. We not yet built. Most avoided floor plans the planetarium. Darkness escape. Okay. Cool. It's hard to read because it's picked pink as a font on my chat, which is over there. So it's hard to do. But anyway, hello, welcome in. I'm Joe. I play indie games. Lots of indie games. This one is my current obsession. But yeah, we haven't yet built the planetarium because it's a dead end. Or at least it looks like a dead end. I don't know if it actually is one. So at some point I will build that. And we still haven't reached past grade 4. So yeah. I like to keep checking in the rooms to see if there's anything new. You met indie games. Cool. I mean, I'm not as massive a fan of horror games as I am of other indie games. Because I'm a scaredy cat. But it's always nice to meet. Mailroom. Okay. That's okay. Because you know why? Because we have the security card, which means we can call the lift in the foundation. So we should build the mailroom because I've been saying the whole time I need to build the mailroom. Even though it looks like it blocks us off, if I don't build it here, it'll probably not come up. So we have no contact delivery. We upgraded the mailroom. So what our mailroom does is it will just drop me a package off tomorrow. And I don't have to build the room. But because my thing today gives me mail, I wanted to build the mailroom. So I'm hoping that I don't get shafted with this one. This is all stuff I've seen before. So yeah, so I'm hoping, yeah. Good, excellent, right. Okay, so we may as well build off the passageway, the weight room, and the entrance hall just to see if we can get any more keys and gems and stuff. See what we can get. Okay, so we don't technically need the laboratory because we just But if we do that, we can build in that space. And I'm sure we'll get the parlour again. It's fairly common. Ooh, different door. So yeah, so we've powered this. That unlocked Black Bridge. This also has... So we've already set up the experiment. Yeah, we've not yet had enough. I think the most we had was 4. We've had 5. No, we had 5 on day 42. Yeah, we delivered a letter to the mailroom, but we had no mailroom, which was a problem. So, this one has mail. This one talks about, this is a chef de camp. He talks about, Randolph, I built the freezer. I'm really sorry. I hope I didn't mess anything up. And then Randolph replies, it's okay. And then it does see close proximity to the furnace. So we still want to build the furnace and the freezer together. I've been avoiding the freezer because it freezes your assets, which is fine, but you can't then use them. But it does mean that you've got them for the next day. And I've ended some days with so many keys and gems and coins that it's been kind of sad that I don't then get them back. Precautions. Oh, sorry, I didn't let that finish. So that's sealing off access to Black Bridge, archiving all the mailboxes, unlocking access. Keeps on talking about Redguard. Lock it down, lock it all down. August 31st, 1987. So, you know, assuming that's, yeah, when they started moving. Hello, this one has windows today. I always forget when you build on this side, sometimes it gets windows. So, there's nothing. Yeah, so this is where it says Randolph M. And like the small text on there says something about complete thaw, but it doesn't actually affect the freezer. And then this one mentions more, to assist more. So I put the two things together, got Kimberly Thompson and Randolph Moore as the lab technicians, which was cool. Right, so if we build up here, put a nice dead end room in. Put the breaker box in. Still don't have it. We have one green. We have one green room. Still not really thinking the patio is useful. We still have a spade. That would be good. But we may as well put a dead end room in. We already solved in here. But what we'll do is, because we've already made it offline, I'm going to turn off the gymnasium and the garage just in case. That set at the bottom says something like cabinet. I don't know. I've not found a switch, so I'm just ignoring it for now. We solved the vac puzzle. Finally. We got all the clues for that one. There's only a couple of little bits where I've seen someone do it and I'm going to steal that. But only with like really small things. Nothing that I not so much feel bad about. Oh, all the doors. Okay. Right, well, why don't we put the commissary in? Because we've got coins. See what we've got for sale. See if we can get a spade. This still doesn't work yet, which is sad, but it may be we'd have to buy it at first anyway. Right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Sure, love that. Thank you very much. Metal detector. Sleeping mask. And why not buy the salt shaker, just because it gains us extra steps with food. Right, excellent. And that takes us back into the weight room. We can nip to the cloister and do the digging, because we've got no reason. And I suppose we could nip to the bedroom and get our steps. Potentially. We've still got 3 we can build off there, and then we're going to go out to the foundation and use our security key card to get up and build from those 2 doors. I nearly forgot what I'd said. Archives. Where's my door? Closed up because we open this thing. I'm gonna dig in here if it kills me. We got a key. Hey. We got some pebbles. Plus, if I don't get to use my security key card and get some mailroom stuff, I'm gonna be very sad. Got a coin. Excellent. We still have one red room. Potential. And if we're building off the foundation, I'm hoping we get some. I hope we haven't used up all our 4-door stuffs. No, we'll still have the hallway, which is annoying, but you know. Okay, let's go back into the archives. And then here. So we don't want to waste our red room on... Who's calling me on a phone? They can go to voicemail. Like, it can't be a work thing, and I don't know who it is, so they can just leave me a voicemail. And if they don't leave me a voicemail, well, then they're not going to get an answer, are they? Right, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm not going to waste... Right, okay, so that would be a waste of space if we did that. So let's put the spare green room in. I'm not going to waste the red room sheltering on the gym. Oh, it doesn't have anything you need. Sad face. Sometimes it has something on this little table. Right. Go on room now, please. Ooh, office. We don't have any gems. Oh, forgot that part. Right. Okay, we've got to build the hallway closet. Oh no, we've got a random... Yeah, it's okay. Gem and a key. Cool. Now we've got a gem. Excellent. And another key. So we've got plenty of keys now. That's good. Right. So now we are going to exit outside. Take a little shortcut through the basement because we've got a security key card, so we can call the elevator. So we unlocked that door down there. It is a shortcut to the bit underneath the fountain, which was great because we wanted to we wanted to manage the water differently. So yeah, I'm glad we unblocked that. That makes things a lot easier. I'm still thinking power in here. How do we do that? I've seen pipes going down from like the garage and stuff. So wondering if that makes a difference, but I haven't managed to power the stuff as yet. I'm not going to go through there. We're going up here. So thank God that these things remain open, but the one thing that doesn't is... Oh shit, did we do a stupid by turning off the keycard stuff? Oh no! Right, good to know. Making the keycard stuff unlocked and then turning off the keycard because we couldn't beat that. That's also useful to know that means we can still do that is useful to know. So if we use the utility box and the security thing to basically make keycard stuff irrelevant, we can call the elevator without needing the keycard. And nothing was buried in here. That's kind of disappointing. Okay, so which door do we want to do first? The sideways door. This one. Parlour is facing the wrong way! Servants' quarters. Key for every bedroom. We only have one bedroom. Right, well then let's put this in, even though it's a pain in the ass. We only need to figure out one door. And I believe I have a screenshot for which door it is. Ooh. Ah, okay. So there's something behind one of the doors, which means it's the one with the lever, which also would be useful. But it'd be better if we got the foyer built. So we need to figure out which door goes up. Which means I need my screenshots from yesterday, which hopefully is fine. I don't know. Sometimes they change the layout. But I may as well see. I have hundreds of screenshots. 1,112 screenshots to be exact. Which I've not processed all of them, but a lot of them in my thing. So sometimes the doors change. We once had a treasure map that led us to the kennel, which was quite amusing. We ended up with two great halls. Right. Facing chair, it should be this one. Oh. I mean, it was. Oh, wrong one. God damn it, we wasted a key. That was standing at the chair. This one. We wasted a key, unfortunately. Ah, there we go. Right. That's better. Okay, we wasted a key that we could have potentially used elsewhere. Is there something on the floor? Because sometimes there's something on the floor, but also sometimes it is just referring to the one behind there, which I'm not opening. No, actually, that one. It's got to be referring to this one. But I'm not wasting a key to get potentially one coin, even if it's where the lever is. Right. We can't use the rotunda. Boudoir gives us rerolls, but Den gives us 2 doorways and a gem. I think it's still triggering whatever is in there. So if we get a surfeit of keys, we'll come back and look. But for now, we can't afford to waste the keys. Dining room, aquarium is now a power source, so I'm really happy with that. Whenever you're into the ballroom, set your thingy to. Yeah, that's great. And it gives me one across. That gives me an up. I think we're going to build the aquarium there. Even though it uses a gem. Still haven't seen what happens if you empty the aquarium. Oh. Oh, it's also sheltered, which is annoying. That just wasted my last red room. Ah, and there's a key. A coin. Just wasted my last shelter thing. Look, I got eels now. I still haven't figured out. I think it means this room is also powered. Yeah, this room's also powered, which is freaking great. I'm okay with the chapel taking coins, I'll be honest. we do lose the PowerPoint thing. Yeah, I've not yet to build a useful room from a powered aquarium. So yeah. Anyway, what's everyone been up to? It's weekend. I was making risotto earlier. I did not manage to finish it in time to eat it before stream, but I have a nice risotto to eat after stream when I watch Doctor Who with my good friend, Leaky. We have yeah, so it's gonna steal a coin, but there's always a chance that it's gonna give us some coins. Small chance, apparently not. So yeah, we did solve the puzzle with the chapel, which did help us solve the tomb. I was very happy with that. Now, I still want to try and go round, so let's see what we got. Storeroom, dead end. That's no use. Let's do this. Ah! And not only is it beeping, which means battery, always useful. But we've got our first security door. Excellent. We cannot get to the mailroom without, but hopefully 32 steps. Okay, so how many would we need to get out? So we need, I don't know, about 4 to get out of the foundation, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get the mailroom, so about 11 plus whatever to get us out of here. So unless we can, we could get we can get the dining room. Let's see what we can build. Shovel, this metal detector. We know about the battery pack, so battery pack goes with shovel. I'm just really trying to discover something new, but I haven't always had this and the right number of things. So if we build the metal detector shovel, the detector shovel, I think we can still use it as both a detector, a metal detector and a shovel. But I'm going to go and have a look at what it says, because I have a screenshot, because I have an entire mirror board with all of my notes and all of the, I mean, there's so many items that you can get, like, you know, there's lockpicks and compasses. There's a gear wrench, which could be useful here. The watering can potentially could be upgraded. There's a telescope. Still missing 1 microchip, which is, you know, I think that's just, you know, for the, but anyway, detector shovel. Let me zoom in on this. Greater chance of finding coins and keys. Much greater chance of finding coins and keys while digging. So, yeah, we're going to combine this because, well, it's just better. And then, yeah, letters. We're hoping to get some more letters in the thing, and then hoping to have enough steps. Oops. Assemble. So, yeah. Detector shovel. There we go. So it should both shovel and detect. Right. Let's see what we can build off here. Parlor, dark room, pool. Ooh, pool would then give us pump room. Dark room is annoying because the utility room is all the way down at the bottom. That doesn't really help us right now. The parlor really goes the wrong way. Let's take the pool, because then that gives us an up and an across. Letter has been delivered to the mailroom. Excellent. We still haven't had the chance to drain this to get my chests. The swim trunk sadly does not let us actually swim. So this will have coins and 2 chests. Okay, so we want to go up. Alright. That requires 2 gems. That requires 3. So I guess we're blocking off with a freaking guest bedroom. Oh well, it gives us steps. And plus sleeping mask steps. And reach rank 8. Let's add the armory. As I said, every single time I do this, I add the armory. Oh, and we get car keys. Less useful. I wasn't really planning to put the garage in. Just checking for gems, because gems don't detect. Not having gems is going to be a problem, isn't it? Not having keys is going to be a bigger freaking problem. Damn. Okay. Locker room. Pump room. I mean, pump room's great. Don't get me wrong. Planetarium would be good, but the locker room's going to get us through to the other thing and spread keys. Shit. We can't. Flip. Right. In which case... I can get 1 letter. Pointless doing the pump room. And maybe a dig spot, and that's it. Okay, this was less useful because we didn't have enough keys. If we could have just had a gem, we'd have just taken the dark room hit. We would have had a gem to do the locker room, and then we could have had keys. If we do the planetarium, then we've built the planetarium, then we can gain 2 stars if we can call a day in it, which we can, of course, because we are going to go to the mailroom and get our letter and then come back. Plus, I haven't built this yet. It's pretty. And it has stuff in it. Star schedule. Oh! Hello, it tells me everything. 29. First appearance of both Dimundus Major and Minor in the same sky. 40. 7 different constellations observed in a single night. 50. New constellation spotted. We're on 16, apparently. Which is Southern Cross and Dimundus Major. Yeah, we avoided the Draxus the Dread. We didn't want on dead ends, but it's good. If we have an entire thing up to 25, and then other notable occurrences. So maybe there's a pattern. Well, that's really cool. So we got a useful bit of information. I like a new constellation. That's good. It's not going off, but there's always a chance, potentially, there's a diamond, a gem in here. So yeah, slightly aborted run, but that's fine. We got to read the mail in the shelter, and we will come and call it a day here to get 2 extra constellation thingies. But we got one mail we can read. And this is beeping at us because of something else, but I'm just gonna triple check there's not like a key on the floor. Because that would be incredibly useful right now. No. It's whatever's behind that door, which probably... You see, if we hadn't wasted that damn key, I opening the wrong thing, we'd have had a key to build more. Never mind, these things happen. It's random for a reason. But we got an extra mail, even if we didn't get the magnifying glass. So I'm going to consider this a success. Good use of the foundation. I bet that other door might not have been locked either. Could have possibly gotten a different solution, but it's all good. Be economical with our steps because we'll be coming back here again to go and end our day in the planetarium, but because we got extra by building the guest bedroom, we've got a little bit to play with. So yeah, there are potentially, yeah, so code check is not wasted because it's still got our key in it. It's fine. We're going to get our mailroom delivery tomorrow, so that's good. We made good use of the shelter. Maybe not the best. Good use. It's a shame the commissary didn't have keys or gems. Where's this letter? Oh, hello. Oh, we've got 2 letters. Oh, okay. Simon, my name is Randolph Moore. I'm gonna have some tea. Okay. Simon, my name is Randolph Moore. I'm the lead lab tech at Zinca, and I have worked here at Mount Holly for over a decade. I was thrilled to discover you found our humble lab and have begun to run some experiments of your own. I tend to keep an eye on the small spikes in radiation levels on the estate, as it's one of the only ways I can monitor your progress from the outside. Off-site connections to the terminal network have been disabled during your stay. There has been much speculation among the staff about the progress you've been making in the house, and they were all quite excited when I reported that you've been successfully running experiments. I wanted to write to you to let you know that even though you might not see us, we're rooting for you. Best of luck on the experiments, and if you like, I'll continue sending letters with some helpful tips for you. Yes, so there is a stamp here, but we can't access it right now. But it seems we've got 2 letters. Okay, well this one just tells us what we already know, but hey, that's cool. No stamp visible though. Hey Simon, it's Randolph again. Go away. In my last letter, I mentioned the terminal network, but completely slipped my mind to give you the network password so that you can log into it. Even with all off-site connections disabled, you should still be able to use the local network to access different house-based functions from any terminal, regardless of where it's located on the estate, which you'll likely find very useful. The network password is Swan. Happy hunting, Randolph. Okay, so it doesn't tell us anything we don't know yet. But considering we have 2, and I only have 1 successful trigger, that means that my previous successful trigger, although I didn't have the mailroom, because I don't know whether that was in here when I came in the first, I'd have to look at the video. Because I went and basically blah blah blah, but if that was in there, if these stay in here permanently, that means that it doesn't matter. I should always just pick this, even if I don't have a mailroom, because then I can get all the letters. So I'm very happy about that. And then also I can use the magnifying glass. Okay, so 26. There is no benefit to going anywhere else other than we need, when we get outside, we need, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps to get to the planetarium. And we've picked our next book. But yes, we finally built the planetarium, which is good. Wrong one, it's in fan floor plans. It is standard, it's come up a few times. But yeah, anyway, I'd like to get to day 49. Oh, but we're an hour and a quarter through, so I don't think Christmas is going to happen on this stream, unfortunately, unless we... Unless we do some quick ones. Okay, so we've got a handful of steps. Quickly show you what I found in the Blackbridge thing. Okay, so we put our thing in there. You saw that. We need one more, but I don't know where it is, and I'm not asking for where it is. But in here, we found... Oh, wait, hang on. It unfortunately doesn't lowercase this correctly on the last password. That's the thing. So we tried Randolph. It's not the first one we tried, but this one gives you the what you try if you logged in. You can see that Randolph and Kimberly, they're the house keeper, manager, and Babbage. This is why I was writing down all their names. So she only gets access to this page. These two get admin access. That was the one we tried where the key had expired, and that's the groundskeeper who got fired. There are 3 additional delisted admin keys. I found 2 of them. So, network settings. So it basically says don't time out the connection, because I just thought that would be useful. And we turned on the mail for all of these, rather than just having the office one on. And then, yeah, and we can't access that. There is a whole bunch of admin logs. Some of them are deleted. The other 2 admin keys that I discovered can see those logs. The 3rd admin key, I think, is a red herring and has some lore, but I haven't figured out what it is yet. But it doesn't follow the usual username protocol, which is 4 letters of the surname and then the first letter of their first name. So this is Harvey Ruota, who is the valet. So yeah, and then there's this data files thing, which it looks like there are a few more options, but I just have import trophy data, which means that you can combine stuff to collect all the trophies in a single file, which I think is really cool. So far, I just have my profile here. I'm in bequest mode. I think that's like just basically the first playthrough. I have 3 trophies. So you can import trophy data, which is how you get, I think, the dare and the curse ones in there, or like do it on day 1 and what have you. So that is really cool. I haven't unlocked anything else, but I thought that was cool. So having shown you that, we're now going to just go back and end the day in the planetarium. Mainly because we've got a lovely little... I love that mountain. We don't want to run out of steps. So you can't get down the fountain anymore, but there is a way through to that area by going down there, because I unlocked the door. We didn't build the study, so we don't have a queen. So we can't do the chess puzzle. But that's okay. So there's possibly other stuff down here that might unlock with things, but for now... Also, if you leave this down, it does reset back up during... because I was like, oh, well, I've already left the thing down there, so I can just go through to the foundation and get it up. It's like, no, you can't. You do need the security card, or having turned everything else off. Okay, so... yeah, if we hadn't mismanaged that key, we potentially... just having one last check. Yeah, it's definitely in the other room. But hey, we built the planetarium. We still have 10 steps left, 16 stars, which means that if we call it a day in here, we should get 17, 18. There we go. Okay, what I might do is just actually take a break. Clockwork Manor. 5 mechanical rooms. Oh, we should have built the mechanarium. What new room? Okay. So, just gonna leave it on here while I have a quick bathroom break. It wasn't bad. We got mail room with mail. We'll get a delivery tomorrow, which gives us items. We had the coat check if we'd have managed, but we ran out of keys. But yeah, you know, not bad. So, quick break. Don't forget to hydrate and grab a snack or whatever you need, and I'll be back momentarily. I'm back. Because that took long, I might just do like speed a couple of days. As I'd like to do Christmas on stream, and then I can just get back to doing it off stream and discovering stuff, because it's nice to have stuff and share it with you all, but if I keep streaming it, I think people are going to get bored. And then maybe, you know, save like dares and curses for extra life. Okay, so there's my box. There's my box. We've got a sleeping mask, a silver key, and 2 keys. Nice. Kay Thompson. Ah, cool. Hey, Bilius. We did have the option to get like a big box and one of them to get like a immediate delivery, but I figured this requiring me not to have the mailroom straight away was a bonus. So, okay, let's go see what we can build outside. I'd like to see what the shrine does. It'd be cool to show you the tomb. But we may just, you know, deal with what we've got. Okay, so let's go, because we could do the root cellar, but that one tends to spawn quite a lot. Let's just grab tools, which is going to give us the metal detector and the sledgehammer, which is useful if we do chests. Nothing else for there, so we don't have to come back to here. So we've got 2 keys already, which is good. So we're going to try and build up to the foundation, but if we can't, we're going to try and get a security card. Ideally, we want a room with a computer so that we can activate the experiment, try and get more mailroom stuff. Furnace is great. Ideally, I'd like to get it near the freezer. Let's go with extra gems if we can solve this one. Okay, the box that displays the word true is false. The box that displays the word gems is empty. The white box is true and does not contain gems. Okay, a box that displays the word gems is empty. The white box is true and does not contain gems. Okay, so a box that displays the word gems is empty. If that's true, then this is empty. But if this is true, if the white box is true, then this is true. And this also does not contain gems. So those two are true, so this is false. A box that displays the word true is false. But if we don't, it's got to be this one. And if it's not, I'm going to be sad because these puzzles make my head hurt. Yeah, I hate it when it does this to me. And this is why my thingies don't equal up. Right. Let's build the utility closet. just so we can power off the gymnasium, power on the garage, leave the keycard system as it is. We can be annoyed at the parlor all we want, but it doesn't get us any gems. But I do like this game. It just, sometimes it's frustrating. Also, when the doors go the wrong way. Okay, so we can get keys, possibly a key card. Food for sale. Not useful right now. Or we can get 10 steps. Let's go with keys, potentially key card, plus adding more halls to the thing. Also, and a coin. And another coin. Who's throwing coins around in here? And sometimes they put dice on there. Okay, let's do some maths. 15. Oh my god, my brain hurts. Alright, 16 plus 20 is 36. Divide 3 is 12. Inverted is 21. Minus 2 is 19. Oh, I love mental arithmetic. Okay, so 13 plus 10 is 23. Inverted is 32. Minus that is 12. 12 plus 9 is 21. Inverted is 12. Okay, well that was a whole lot of way of doing that. Okay, so 13 inverted is 31. 31 plus 2 is 32. Inverted is 23. Minus that is 3. Excellent. And thank you, keycard. Right, so we have access to the foundation. And also, we don't need to turn the keycard stuff off. We just need the security room. Okay. So yeah, there is a new question if people are interested in dailies. This doesn't count as a hallway. Let's see what we get here, because we do have 19 now. Ooh, gems and key. Clavis the key and Diamondus Major. Excellent. Well, that was really pretty. We like that. That was a good one. I mean, that would have been on our sheet in the planetarium had we gone to look. Let's leave that door for now. Let's build off here. Ooh, security. I'll take it. So then we can make the keycard doors higher. Ooh, and there's something in here. Let's make the keycard doors higher first. Plus we can go view estate inventory and find that there is a coin in here. I am silly. I know. Okay, so security level is going to be high. So we have more doors. We'll change the offline mode anyway, even if it doesn't make a difference. So we have the key card, just in case we have to do the lost and found, I suppose. And there's my coin. But yeah, okay, so storeroom, pantry, bunk room. Let's do the storeroom. It's like, oh no, it has stuff in it. Really? I wouldn't have known it had stuff in it. Okay, yes, this is me doing speedrun. We're going to build up off here. Ah, weight room. It's half my steps, but these are dead ends, so we'll take the hit. Okay, we've got a broken lever. Also, we can open an anti-chain, not that it matters particularly. It's useful when there's more than one open, and we can use that to then build off the anti-chamber. But as I'm not really doing a room 46 run, it's really just, well, it's here, so why not? Could do with a commissary or kitchen. Furnace. Dig spots. Take the dig spots. Do I have a spade? It might give me a spade. No, it gave me that, but we have the sledgehammer. Oh, we got the car keys and a gem. I'm not sure I like having the car keys in a trunk. Ah, in security we should have... Okay. we're just gonna... Security, we should have set the lab experiment. Ooh, power source. Let's do that. I'm just gonna... And it's wasting like 2 steps because we should have done it before. Let's set an experiment. See what we got. There's basically, if we don't have security, we can sort the keycard system out. Office spreads money. The laboratory does the experiments, and while we're still doing experiments, that's great. Shelter doesn't help us much. Except to monitor the radiation spikes. But, as I don't think I've really found anything good yet to do. Connecting to terminal. Let's see what we've got today. Sometimes we don't get good ones. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Whenever you draft a shop room. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan. Add 3 aquariums. Ooh. Lose 10 steps. Game. I've done that one before, the random one. It's been quite good. Adding aquariums. I'm going to do, whenever you draft a shop room, add an aquarium. The reason behind this is even though they cost me gems, is it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, because an aquarium counts as a shop room, and currently my aquariums are powered. So that one could spike everything if we don't muck it up by running out of steps. However, we are still going... Does this one power? Yeah, that one powers. Okay, so the weight room could be powered, but I don't think anything else powers off it. So we power that one for now. That just opens that door thing. The other thing, we do want to do at some point, even though it takes off the power, is power that red box again, though we couldn't figure out how to make it useful particularly. Excellent. Passageway in the dark room. Dark room's facing the wrong way. Let's take the passageway. It has the most things, and for the moment we've got a good number of keys. Ooh, and a security door. We're going to keep powering, so we're going to do the archives. Just checking for items. Sometimes they have items. Not this time. Okay, so power all the way along. Dark room. Archived floor plan. Let's go for the... It'll be... Oh, it is the lab. Okay, cool. Well, let's just spike everything. We still do need to build a shop room, but it's like, yeah. Let's continue powering shit and see what we can do. Dark room. Dining room would be useful. It does give us steps. That's now out. We'd need to go back to the utility closet to put it through, but it's not going to stop us building powered rooms. And we get a key from the furnace. I don't know if making this powered makes this hotter. Well, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. laundry room. 3 aquariums have been added to the draft pool. Experiment successful. I'll take it, even though I don't think we want to use this. This is the one that we powered that had steps with gems. We definitely don't want to do that. We swapped it with our allowance the first time, and then dice with keys. So we do not want to use any of those. I don't think we want to use any of the normal ones unless we have, what do we got? Gems with coin? I mean, keys with coin? Keys with gems? I mean, it's an option. It's an option. We have blocked off one of the foundation ones, but that's okay because we don't really necessarily need the foundation particularly. Hello. Well, we'll take that. Ooh, we just got 3 more aquariums. Oh, and a key. Excellent. And it is also a power source now. Excellent. So we don't have enough gems. If we wanted to swap something, we could really do with actually building. A shop, a dining room. Even though we can't use it yet, we have the lunchbox because we've reached rank 5. Just use the silver key because it's useless for everything else. Gymnasium is turned off. 7 locked doors. Lavatory. Oh, let's build another power source. Oh, hello. We have a compass. We really could do with that. Yeah. Oh, that will give me an extra item. Which is a gem, which means that I can build another aquarium. We're just going to have fun with aquariums today. And in fact, honestly, it doesn't actually matter if we don't get anywhere else. Obviously, it would be great to have the pump room, but... Ooh, actually, no. If we build the den, we connect to the foundation. And get another gem, which gives us another aquarium. Ooh, and a chest, which may give us... Ooh, oh, okay, coins. But we still do have the option of using the laundry room, but we are running out of steps, so ideally we want to build something... Lavatory, lost and found. Let's use a gem. Oh look, 3 aquariums have been added. And we got a gem! I like that, self-fulfilling prophecy and all that. So yeah, we're just having fun. Classroom requires a gem. Pantry. Ooh, has an apple. Or a banana. Even better. Because we've got a salt shaker, don't we? No, this is not the one with the salt shaker. Excellent. Fine. I mean, heck, let's build another aquarium. This is just funny now. Oh, hell, it gave me a gem! Excellent! Okay, which way are we going? Up? Yep, use the key. This is just we took a rabbit's foot. I didn't take the rabbit's foot. The rabbit's foot just sort of happened. Also, hi, Jessie. Are you... Ooh, okay. We are taking the armory. Do we have a sleep mask? Ah! So we also get steps every time we come in here. I've been missing that because, you know, I've been just... Oh, hello. Just having fun with the fact that I'm building so many aquariums. And it's kind of hilarious. The master bedroom. We don't have enough gems. Flip! That would have been cool. The master bedroom could only be on the other side of the house. Would have given us a decent number of steps. We do have a reroll. Let's do a reroll. Okay. Archived. Let's go with a simple nook. No, I got given a rabbit's foot. I think it was in the post. I can't remember if that was one of the ones that came in my post box. Okay, if this ends, it's fine because we've got the aquarium still to build from. Yeah, we just got a lavatory, which is useless, and I shouldn't have gone in. That was oh, maybe I didn't go in. Oh, I don't think I went in yet. That's good, because then I didn't waste a step. Okay, but that's fine, because what I said was, it's okay because we've got another door off here. We built the garage. Okay, well then we got some keys. And technically a shortcut outside. And we have the car keys. So we have, oh, a lockpick and a magnifying glass. This is the I want to do a really silly run. It's apparently the we're gonna get a whole bunch of shit. So if we wanted to get back to the beginning really easily, though honestly we're just having fun with aquariums. Is there anything we need? No, if we get the mail room, then magnifying glass is useful. We still have one door up from the foundation. That aquarium has another door. And the boiler room has another thing. And the courtyard, though technically that's the same door, just from different angles. But hey, we have an escape route if we need it. Do with a spade. Still haven't got a spade. Oh look, let's add another aquarium. Oh no, we can't. Oh well, we'll go with... That's facing the wrong way, so we'll go with the archived one. We got a chapel! And it stole a coin. Oh no. What a shame. We have so few. Ooh, but we got a gem. No, we do have a metal detector. It would tell us. Okay, so... there is a chance of getting the ladyship's chamber. Okay, so conference room... Are we nearing the furnace, or is the furnace just affecting everywhere? You know what? I'm just going to take the archived one. This is hilarious. And we got another 5 steps. This is just hilarious. I'm loving this. It's just aquarium, 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 aquarium. This is just to take the piss run to try and do a quick one to get to Christmas. Oh look, the gallery! I could show you the gallery. But it would be much, much more fun to just build another aquarium. finally got a spade. Well. We can't build another one. We have to stunk off there. What do we got? We got the West Wing hallway. We can't build the aquarium. We'll build a bedroom. Excellent. It'll give us some more steps. Ooh, frame rate. Oh, hello. And we're back in the boiler room. Well, that's useful. Because then we can more easily get to the foundation. How do we do that? Den, aquarium, gymnasium. Okay, cool. We can do that. Look at all my aquariums. This is really silly. I mean, it'll also take me through an aquarium, which I can then dig in. We're just having hilarious amounts of fun. There is nothing really sensible going on here. We've had 8 triggers. I wonder what the thingies... because supposedly all the doors open if we get it to a certain amount. I don't know what that certain amount is. But this is a funny one. Because building a shop triggers 3 aquariums in the pool. And aquarium counts as a shop. But also a bedroom. So we are having hilarious amounts of fun. Okay, so yeah, we've got 1 doorway to build up from. We've got no gems. Unless we visit the... Hang on, what steps have we got? 33. If we go and turn on the dark room... We go and turn on the dark room, and then go to the laundry just to see what's in the dark room. Go to the laundry room and switch our coins for gems. Or possibly, I don't know if we can switch coins for steps. And then, but anyway, it's powered, so we can try it, certainly. But yeah, because our aquarium, I didn't realise power source meant it's actually freaking, you know, it could power the pump room. I didn't realise that, because I just thought, oh, it's another gear, which means that my mechanarium would have 8 doors if I had enough aquariums. This is just a funny experiment. Anyway, okay, so if we go down into the boiler room, weight room, security, entrance hall, hallway, parlour, utility closet. While I'm here, should I power the red thing, or do we actually not mind? Do we not really care about the red thing right now? Actually, what we can do is, now we've got our thing, because I hadn't gone down there, I forget that sometimes it spawns this. Which gives us another coin. Excellent. We could power the red thing. The red thing I haven't figured out how to use safely yet, so let's ignore that for now. What did we say? Right, utility room. So wasting steps. Yeah, wait. Security. Let's see. There is nothing missing. But yeah, this is the funniest experiment, I have to say, by far. Okay. Hallway. Just realised we probably could have done that by coming out of the garage, but I think we'd gotten far enough down. No, we didn't waste steps there. Oh. Could have equally done that by doing that, but that's fine. But yes, I thought if we power everything on we can. What is in here then? Ah, a key. Okay. So I realise that the security room doesn't tell you what's in the dark room unless the dark room is on. It technically hasn't spawned anything yet. Okay, right. So we're going to... dice with keys. Footsteps with gems. Okay. Okay. Coins with keys. Coins with gems. Okay, which gives us 50 gems. We don't need 50 gems. 15 gems, however, would be great. Wait. Oh, cost 5 coins. Ah, fuck. Excuse my French. Alright, well, we're playing with that then. Okay. It's fine. We go through a few. I mean, maybe we should have just swapped our footsteps for gems. No, we had no gems. Would have given us no footsteps, we'd have ended the day. We've got 50 gems, no coins. Honestly, this is just going to be playing silly buggers. Right, okay, so if we go down, laboratory, archives, passageway, aquarium, gem, aquarium, den, foundation. And then hopefully we can build some more. Right, I've already forgotten what I said. Lab, archives, passageway, aquarium, which we can dig in at least. Got a coin. Gem, aquarium. Well, that's good. We got some footsteps. Den. Let's cost the footstep just to potentially get us a... It got us 6, so yeah. Right, this is our final door. Well, the mailroom. No, we don't need the mailroom. Let's take the armory. Then I can show you this armory, which is freaking awesome. Also, it counts as a shop. Okay, so we got the Morning Star, which is the same as a sledgehammer. Oh no, we've got no coins. This is the Everlighting Torch. We had lots of coins last time, and this is the Night Shield. So this is the negati effect thing, and it also has a thingy in there. Okay, so this would be useful just because it would give us a star extra. We don't actually need it. I just wanted to show people it. Right. Boudoir. Then hopefully... oh, we'll get a gem in here as well. Not that we need a gem. But yeah, just because this photo is taken on Christmas. And it's this room. The mailroom would have been useful for that stamp. I suppose. Like we need gems like we need a hole in the head. Oh look! Let's build another aquarium. And there's another key. It's useful. Oh my god. How many aquariums can we build? And can we get a full house of just aquariums? Because that would be funny as well. Oh, we could build a planetarium. And we get 2 more stars. But no, heck, I'm building more aquariums. Just because we're seeing if we can make it so all the doors are open, I guess. And another gem. As I said, we need a gem like we need a hole in the head. But it's hilarious. Keys are useful, though. Oh, look! It's a planetarium! It's not a planetarium, sorry. It's an aquarium! Oh my god, I'm just having so much fun with this. And every time we get 5 steps, because it's also... And another key. Thank you. How many experiment successes does it take? This is 13, I think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yeah, 13, that sounds about right. This is just brilliant. This is just so funny. Also, that door is open. None of these doors are open, but we could get the basement key if we wanted, but I'm not going to. Yes, I wasted a step. Yeah, at what point does it just open all doors? Conference room. Walk-in closet. Okay, 4 items. Is that going to get... We've got enough keys. Conference room gives us another door, I suppose. We're going to get a full house, I think. But we also... If we build the archived one, I don't know what it is. Sometimes, you know. Ah, hello, library. And I got my book. And a coupon book. Excellent. Well, we can look at our book. So this one, it says this book was graciously gifted by Simon P. Jones. So, tools of the trade, guiding compass, glue, grease, and guts. It's about time for an upgrade, tooltips, and word from the editor. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. Right. Tools of the trade, taking issue with inventory. In the world of drafting, the tools an architect wields are crucial in shaping their vision and bringing their designs to life. The precision, elegance, and functionality of these instruments can have a profound effect on the drafting process and the final outcome of your project. That's why it's very important to choose the right tools to complete your drafting techniques. In this issue of drafting strategy, we shall dive into the vast realm of inventory, bringing to light the many hidden tools of the trade that can enhance your favourite strategies and elevate your architectural ambitions to unprecedented heights. Hey, Ara! From classic compasses and T-squares to state-of-the-art something or other software upgrades, the variety of drafting tools available in architecture today is staggering. So, we've not seen some of the basic stuff, but most of those we have encountered. So we navigate this diverse landscape, regardless of whether you're a seasoned professional seeking to refine your toolkit, or a budding draftsman searching for a basic set of instruments. The following articles provide invaluable insights and guidance for architects of all levels. The Guiding Compass, an introduction to drafting items. Gems, a stopwatch, very short time alternative. Stopwatch bypasses gem costs. I think we've had that and it was weird because it didn't actually bypass them. Or I did it wrong. Emerald Bracelet. It removes the gem cost of special floor plans altogether. Repellent spray, we haven't got that. But why remove gems when you can just remove the whole room? Ah! Repellent spray can free you of that annoying floor plan for up to a week. We can do that to get rid of the lavatory! Ivory dice for reroll, brass compass is high chance to lead north, silver key guarantees your draft will result in a room with enough doors to ensure they lead where they want to go, gear wrench for the rarity thing, and the onyx compass, which we have seen, which allows you to rotate. Glue, grease, and guts. Contraptions are ooh, hello! Contraptions. I might just say I've done it because this says gems. But no, Jesse, I'm never playing Gems of War. I don't want to. But I appreciate the joke, so thank you. Aha! Contraptions are blah blah blah. Alright, workshop. Blind experimentation. Okay. Ooh, compass does do a contraption. Magnifying glass. Battery pack is 3. I only know of 2 of them. One with a shovel and one with a sledgehammer, plus the broken lever, that's 2 contraptions. The shovel goes with the metal detector. Metal detector goes with the magnifying glass and the lockpick and the shovel, so that's 3 for there. What else does the shovel go with then? Because there's one more contraption of that. Solve the broken lever. Sledgehammer only has the 1. Compass is in 2. Interesting. The lockpick's only in 1, so we've already solved that one. Okay, so we've got shovel, compass, coin purse, magnifying glass, we know that one, and whatever this is here. Possibly the sleeping mask. It does seem to offer it as an option, but I don't know if it is. And the battery pack goes with something else as well. So we're still looking. And then upgrade disc. So this allows you to upgrade the rooms. Examples of room upgrades. We have done the courtyard with our 5 dig spots. We did storeroom with an extra gem, and our nook became a reading nook with a nook with 2 coins. I do wish maybe I'd gone with the bacon and eggs one. 16 total discs have been issued. Oh, and I've got like 11 of them, I think, from my last light. I can check upstairs. Tool tips, and then we've got the hallways, hall pass. Because that means it skips the cost. We've got the security card. We know about the watering can, the green room with the key. Oh, and fancy ruby socketed candlesticks. Mechanical triggers. Yes, we found a few of those. They were in downstairs in the foundation and in the tomb. And then we got word from the editor. Tools are cool, but they're only good as the architect who harnesses their abilities. Look at your inventory. Capture the true potential. Something, 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 blah, 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 blah. Excellent. So, yeah, there have been 16 upgrade discs issued. And we have used 11 of them, so there are 5 left to find. That just says, please use the magnifying glass on the stamps. So if we do get the option to put the mailroom in, I will, because there's a stamp in there. If not, we're just going to build... we're just going to build more... Heck, I mean, we could... No, we don't have the pool. I mean, there's a chance we get the pool then the pump room, but it's unlikely. We're just building aquariums. So let's go down. And then we'll have a short break. And then, of course, I've built so many aquariums, I don't actually know where my doors are. I mean, we could build the archive one. We'll build whatever's... We will pick whatever is silly next. Okay, so we've officially done 14 triggers. Coat check, not very useful. Classroom. So you know what? We'll just go for whatever this is. We've got our full house again. It has stuff. Oh, it's the vault. Hey, look! Here have all the coins. And a key. Okay, this is a ridiculous... If we'd have had the freezer as the last one, then this would have been pretty good to have the freezer on. But I can show you. I don't have any vault keys, unfortunately. So we opened this one last time, and it gave us this one passport, which gave us Jean ribbon, which was my clue for the outside. And then this one had allowance and some coins in, but another passport, which is a compromised passport for Gray Daniels. 5156. Is that the same date of birth? No, different dates of birth. So yeah. I have no interest in playing it. We found 2 other vault keys, but not at the same time as the vault or the coat check. So we have done a full house. We have a ridiculous number of things left. We could go buy stuff in the armory now. We should go buy stuff in the armory. Now, how the hell do we get to the armory? Down to aquariums. Because at the very least, the Morning Star will get us another star. And also we got a coupon book thingy. We're gonna buy that just because. I want to see what happens when your inventory is overly full. Oh, it just does that. I thought there was a limit on your inventory. So that one would shield me from a red room. This one ignites fuses. Now, if we'd had the root cellar, there's dynamite in there. But this one is just a benefit because it will give me a thing. So, I don't think there's anything else we can do. Because there's absolutely no way that we can save these amazing amounts of inventory for the next day, unfortunately. Okay. I still don't think we're going to be able to speed through enough to get to day 49 for Christmas. But we will do one more run after we've had a quick break. For now, is there anything I am missing that would give me... But hey, good news about the inventory. It doesn't actually have a maximum capacity. I mean, there are some more holes in the aquariums that we could dig. But that's not really useful right now. You see, I would have liked to have gotten the freezer. It would have been really good to get the freezer today. Because the furnace is there. And I'm still hoping the freezer and the furnace... I want to find out what's in the freezer when it's defrosted. But we had 14 successful triggers. And it didn't unlock all the doors. I don't think. We could go and have a look if it's unlocked all the doors. So... Gotta navigate through all the aquariums. Dammer. We built the silliest network of aquariums because we were exploiting. So no, it did not unlock all the doors yet. So we reached 14 triggers. Aquarium house. Yes, I built the most ridiculous aquarium house by exploiting the laboratory experiment by saying when you build a shop, you get 3 aquariums in the pool. Oh, you can finally safely watch your... You've 100%ed the game? Or did you just roll credits? You haven't done all the achievements. You found room for... I'm assuming you found room 46. But does that mean... You did not just... Does that mean you've opened the 8 doors underneath in the foundation? You know, because that's my pinnacle of stuff. You have done that and more. Okay, cool. Well, then you can safely watch streams. I've been watching them a little bit. I picked up a couple of small hints, like if you shelter the lavatory, it gives you items that are not really spoilers. Just useful things to know. The thing about this shop experiment, the shop experiment, this was useful, especially because I've got the electric eel aquarium. And there was just a trick with the cloister, which, yeah, technically I should have waited until I found the information. Same with the observatory, but I haven't accidentally found anything that makes me go, shit, I shouldn't have watched that. Yeah, my house full of power is just brilliant. Okay, we're gonna call it a day, have a very quick break because I'm busting for the loo. I've been hydrating. And get one more day in. Sadly, we're not gonna reach Christmas. I will reach Christmas on my own. Ah, garden shopping centre, because technically they all count as green rooms as well. But it also counted as a bedroom, and I had the sleep mask, so I was worried I was going to run out of steps, but instead I got a full house of aquariums. It's basically this. I was trying to do a really quick run, so I was being really stupid, but it kind of ended up being this just beauty. If I didn't already have the full house one, which I got after my room 46 run, then this would have been fun to get it on. We haven't figured out the trigger of number of experiments opening all the doors, like spiking the radiation. And we powered the furnace as well. So yeah, quick break and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Right. Yes, we've not quite got as far as Dama. But yeah. We have not discovered everything, but we have rolled credits and are working our way through discovering stuff. Cool. So yeah, I hope you got some good sleep, Jessie, even though obviously you missed the start of the stream. It is okay. We always have a backup of let's do more blueprints. I'm obsessed. Maybe back. Okay, yeah, I'll talk to you later. Have a good lunch. Yeah, I'm just gonna go probably for another hour. Doctor Who is at 6:50. My food's almost ready for eating during Doctor Who. That currently is interesting. I think Shelter will nip down and get our gem. And we'll set up an experiment. At least we don't have to wait for that damn thing to open now. So yeah, the radiation monitor. So 12 or higher, and it starts at about 0.07, 0.09. We did 14 experiments and it still didn't open all doors, so God knows what we need to actually, trigger that. So we're gonna do the laboratory because our security room is less rare and I want to set an experiment. So if we can set one with mail, it'd be good to get a mail room. Otherwise, when drafting, if I draw a drawing room floor plan, I'm draft a hallway from another hallway each time I eat an apple. Okay, well, +1 star. So drawing room floor plan. Is that just the drawing room? Oh, okay, let's just do eat an apple, gain a star. And try and craft the kitchen and the secret garden if I can. Which requires the key. Which music room, the lock thing, or just finding it. Less exciting experiments today. Anyway. I was hoping for mail. Okay, so we're just gonna do quick. See what we can do quickly, as my mum would then say. Sometimes we get special keys. Maths is always fun. And we get some coins. This one, we don't have to worry about coins as much. It's nice. Okay, 8. What the heck is a skinny one? Not 12, clearly. Half? A third? Yes, okay, a third. What the hell is a third of 1? 0.9 times... Oh, 0.3 times 9. So basically it's a third of 9, which is 3. Oh my god. A third of 12 is 4. This is new, and I'm not massively excited about that. Okay. Alright, spare green room, storeroom, pantry. Let's do pantry, because that will give us an owl. An apple! Not an owl. Which gives us a star. I'll take the star, because stars are good. And then, at some point maybe we switch stars for allowance again, but... heck, I'll just for this moment take... okay, well, let's just take the chapel. Because if we're building it in this corner, then, you know, it's not... Let's just check for coins. Right, so let's build something fairly dead-endy. Okay, so I was talking about locksmith, but breaker box would also be useful. Let's go for the locksmith. I like to play dangerously. Let's see what the special key is. Clearly the game wants us to get the secret garden. Okay, we've got enough to get the lockpick. And then we will get 3 keys. And 2 extra keys. That was good. And then we have no coins for it to steal. Ah, okay. Right. We could pick a floor, pick another book, but let's go with a den because another gem, potentially a chest. Nope. The kennel! Is Dan still here? We don't have a spade, but look! We have puppies! Hello, puppy! We pet the puppy. We pet the puppy. There's not a puppy in that one. That one's eating. This one has a diggy thing, but I don't have a diggy thing. And it has a picture of a thing that says cat. I have not discovered if this is significant. Hi, puppy. So yeah, we have 3 puppies. I'm sure there were 4 puppies last time. I don't know what happened to the puppy, but anyway, we have a puppy thing that I got specifically because I thought Dan would like the puppies. Special keys. Secret garden key. Let's build the secret garden, which will distribute apples everywhere. Sadly, not dig things. Oh, heck, and that gets us the back of there. And look, there's an apple. My master plan is there are now apples in every room. We've got to backtrack anyway. And also, I can open 2... Yeah, so I thought maybe I'd missed a bashy thing, but no, I haven't. It really annoys me that I have what looks like a sigil, and I've solved this. I know what this means. I have it in a Miro board, but I can't collect it. And I'm fairly certain the sigils are related to those doors that I was talking about with Dama. But anyway, I'm not asking for any answers. If you know how it works, do not tell me. If you tell me, then you'll get banned, because that would completely spoil it. But what I did discover is 2 levers in this room. If I get this plus the weight room, I've got all the doors unlocked, which means building stuff. You wouldn't tell me even if I asked. Excellent. But I do like complaining about it because it's like, I have a sigil, I found a sigil, but it won't let me. It won't let me collect it. I don't know. Because I know there's an achievement for collecting 8 sigils. And I'm like, it must be related to the doors. Because the doors don't have any keyholes. But yeah, no, I don't want to know how you do it. I will discover it at some point. Something in the game will tell me, because this game is very good at having everything contained within the game. And only when you like come across stuff, then you go, oh my god, that's what those things are. Like, I was seeing chess pieces for ages before I knew what they were for. You know, I'm sure everyone has the same experience with the pairs of pictures. So inevitably there will be something. There we go. 2 doors. It literally makes no difference. We're not going to unlock 3046 again. Well, we might for lols if we get bored, because at some point I'm thinking that, you know, you must be able to corridor, green room, kitchen. We'd have no money for food. let's just do a corridors always. We're going to get to rank 8 so we can get on night thing. We really need to get the study in the office so we can reset our whatchamacallits. Ah, breaker room. Nah, let's go for the observatory because we've been collecting stars. Ooh. Though I suppose now we're setting how many stars we have for today. What are we on? 23. What do we got? Key. And everything's 50% off. After we bought out the locksmiths. But hey, I went... It would be really cool to get the secret garden key because then we could get apples and then we could do the experiment thing and get more stuff. And then we get the secret garden key. So it's like, this is telling us to do the secret garden, clearly. Right, so bedroom takes us back down. Courtyard. Please give me a spade. A metal detector! I mean, it's not bad, but I would love a spade because then I can dig up all my holes. And I don't have a key card. Or the security room, or the utility closet. So this is a dead end at the moment. That's okay. Now we can go and look for apples. We didn't miss anything in there, no. Well, it'll beep at us if we miss something. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, hello. Cool. I wonder... We can check, because once we get something, we can go back up to the observatory, see if it gives us extra stars, an extra thing. The dig spot's useful. If we get a spade, because we have the kennel placed, it would unlock all the doors in the room. So that would also solve our courtyard problem. So we want a spade. So we ideally want the commissary. Okay. Let's just pet the puppy. We may have got this just because I'm like, can we pet the puppies? You gonna come over so I can pet you? Also, I swear there was one in the middle here that was the first to come up so I could pet it. Maybe it's randomized depending on which room thing you do. Anyway, apple. This is where I like apples. Yes, I forgot about that. But I didn't forget about it because I did the thing. Okay, before we go into the church and, you know, use our, you know, money that we haven't done. Ah, lost and found. Okay, well, we don't want to go in it yet. Silver key, lockpick, or metal detector. Honestly, you can take whichever. Oh, it's sheltered! Oh my god! I finally found a use for the shelter with lost and found. I forgot it was a red room. Oh my god, it didn't steal anything from me. Oh, and there's something on the floor. And now we've got a coin, which the bloody thing is going to take. Yeah. Did we... No, we've seen the picture of Mary. We've seen the bit of sigil, which we've also translated. And we know which one it belongs to because we have colours for all the things because we've done geography. We've got another name for one of our chapel things. We've registered that. Oh my god! I am so happy. I forgot that it was a red room. And I forgot I had the shelter on. And of course the chapel is a red room. Yeah, so we need to build the weight room. The weight room needs to be the next red room we build. We don't need the lab. So let's go for the drawing room, though we could do with some more gems now. We don't want to build an aquarium. It'd be fun to build the toilet, but I'd rather build the weight room because that's a good one to have. So this one, we've not cracked the safe yet. We cracked the one in the office because we had an epiphany, but we have not cracked this one. I have some suspicions, but I'm not asking for any answers. So there's something with, there's arrows between like spans of legs. There are 5 different drawings. Some of them are grouped in 3s, going in different directions. And we know from the pairs of things that it should be a date. That it might give us a clue to a date. There's also a thing with gate, including if you include small gates, then 8 date. If you include small gates, then 8 dates open 8 safes, or something to that effect. Open is not a 5-letter word. If we count small gates, 8 dates, something, 8 safes. I forgot the middle word. Where's my thing? Crack. And then I was like, oh, if you include gates, well, horses have gates. Is it a pun on gate? And then I'm like, well, that still doesn't help me solve it because it doesn't give me a date. It's possible that, you know, this is a newspaper boy running. That is a possibly a count or a baron or an earl marching, potentially, which is a date. But I haven't really had an inspiration yet. And I did try counting all of the ones facing in the same direction as the big picture above the safe. It did not yield anything that looked like something I could do. So we are still pondering that one. We do not want the answer. We are pondering it. So, oh yes, we have the gear wrench, which lets you draft. Yeah, so that would, we've already changed security and utility closet with that, and I'm okay with that not doing anything else. But if we get the workshop, be interesting to see if the gear wrench works with anything else for a new combination-y thing. Okay. Dining room. Gives us more doors. Let's go for the dining room. I know we could do a redraw, but we have the lunchbox. Is that metal? This gives us 10 steps. We don't really need them specifically. It is apparently that was metal. But it's always good to have them. We have not discovered anything else about this that might be useful. What are we doing? We're not good on gems. Do we go back? No. We should go down. We can maybe get ourselves back to the entrance hall. Helps if I actually build. Oh, we can build the commissary. Why did we want the commissary? We're trying to get the spade. Well, that's not really good because it doesn't have any... Chapel, security, pantry. I don't think... Will the shop have an apple in? Might do. I think we should probably backtrack. So what should we put in? Should we get keys? Because it's like, yeah, we can build the commissary. We can build the commissary. It's facing the wrong way. Technically, it's a dead end. The nook would get us another build. Once we get the nook, then I think the commissary actually cost gems, which we don't have. Which would also be a thing, which we'd have discovered. Oh, coupon book. Excellent. Save on purchases. Great. Okay. See what we can build off here. Hallway. Planetarium. Classroom. Okay. Can't build the classroom. Let's build the hallway. Get another key. Keys are good. But yeah, we are still discovering a whole bunch of stuff. I'm good with this. Guest bedroom. Parlor. Yeah, let's build the Oh, yeah, see? That's what I said. Problem where we would have. Now we can get some gems and then we can build the commissary. Unless we can't solve this, which then I will get annoyed at it because, yeah. I inevitably get annoyed at it. Box next to this box contains gems. The box next to this box contains gems. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Boxes. Boxes plural. Boxes next to this box contain gems. If that's false, I mean, the fact it says boxes, those two could be true, which puts it in there. But this is the one that, excellent. This is the one that, you know, regularly screws me over. Weak room. Office faces the wrong way. Breaker box would be good, but this one is my last sheltered red, and is a good one to do. Or do we just take the office? It gives us a computer. We can't access security that way. We need security. Could turn off the gym. That gets us back to the entrance hall without having to go all the way around. It means that the archives aren't going to be sheltered, but I was just pleasantly surprised that the Lost and Found was. Coins would be good, but it is facing the wrong way. We then have to go all the way back. But then we're going to get our coins, so... This one we solved. Got a gem in here as well. So this one contains a weird note that I haven't... Yeah. You know how we were counting these heads? We were on the right track. I realised this was the clue. And then I felt like a fool. Oh. Coins are now in there. We already accessed the lab. So yeah, right. We will grab our coins. Because we will build a commissary at some point. Lunchbox now appears in our thing. That's really cute. Okay. So now we're going to go back round and collect any coins. We do have a metal detector, so there we go. So now if we get the commissary offered, be good. Okay, we do want to go up there, but let's just go back to the entrance hall for now. We want to go up there as well. We're not prohibited from going up there. I just want to... I don't know what I want to do. I want to get a spade. Yes, I was verily amused by the fact that this was sheltered. That amused me greatly. Okay, we will go back to the kennels. For now, I want to see if there's an apple in the church. There's a banana. Which is steps, I suppose. Not what I was expecting. Oh, there's an apple in there, though. That will get me another star. 26. Should have done this room first. Yeah, I can see. No, I can't. Oh, I can. Banana. Worth it. Okay, so we could buy more keys, but it would be literally pointless right now. We do have the coupon book, which gives us Save a coin. I always thought that was half price. That's why I just got confused by the prices there. Save a coin. That's saving me 2 coins. That was 12 before, I think. But as we want to buy a spade and possibly something else. But yes, I'd forgotten that apple and coins. Cool, we are gaining all of the stars today. This was a good experiment then. Because we're gaining all of the stars. Nothing in here, which is sad. Okay, so... spare green. Gives us a watering can. We have sufficient steps, but we'll probably come back this way. So, bedroom. Might as well make the most of the stuffs. The nice little view of the stream. Couldn't think of the word I wanted then. Oh, hello. Nearly missed that. Reroll dice. Interesting. Maybe it's the number of rooms rather than the rank. Commissary! Let's take it. Because we might get a spade, and then that'll make it all worth it. Not that it wasn't worth it anyway, but... there's no spade in there. Magnifying glass. Sledgehammer. Oh yeah, everything's half off as well. Sleeping mask, because we're going back through the bedroom. And we may as well get running shoes. And we still got 6 left, so we could go and buy another key, but we've got 9 keys. Why do we need more right now? Okay, so still no freaking spade, which I am upset about. Not really. I still need a security card or to build security room plus the utility. They'd have to build the security room first. Okay, so let's go to the hallway. Build up from there. Possibly, or do we do the dining room? You can't do anything from the courtyard yet. And then, you know, if this room is just a, you know, we did some successful triggers and increased our stars. We now have 27 stars. Then it's still a good run, even if we got nothing else new, because we got extra stars. So we're going to go back through the spare room, get ourselves a gem. And then, I mean, there's literally no reason to do that, I suppose. If we get access, then going back through the secret garden and the courtyard will get us 2 more gems, which would be good for the upper levels. But for now, we're going back around here. Yeah, completely forgot that was sheltered. Yeah, we've got 6 coins. Do we get another key? Yeah, we've got 9. Honestly. Every time you go through that, you lose an item. So that having that sheltered is a godsend. We can't open that yet because it's not rank 8. But that's okay. Security! Excellent. No, I just want to leave it as it is. Thank you very much, Mr. Gear Wrench. Right. There are 2 coins somewhere. That's fine. Keycard system. So the first one would be setting it to offline. The next one would be, well, we're screwed at the moment anyway, so let's just leave it at medium. So I don't know if there's anything further in this room. It's possible that there is. It's possible that there's more computer options. You know, it'd be nice to be able to start recording again. But, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so let's see if we can just get utility closet. No, okay, West Wing hallway is good. Garage gives us we don't need keys. Let's take the West Wing hallway. And then there's still a chance of... Ooh. There's a queen somewhere. Okay. Utility closet. Utility closet, excellent. Yes, then we can set it to high. No, we don't want to change that. We did that last time. Okay, so let's turn that off. Let's turn off the gymnasium. Let's turn on the garage. We will have to come back to that, obviously, with the dark room, but for now, let's set this to high, and then we're good. Because once I've really figured out the experiments and made the most of them, I'll probably, you know, security and the keycard stuff would be the networked bit that I would choose. But for now, okay, so what have we got? Now courtyard is accessible, which is great. Archives! I hate the archives. Oh, but if we put the dark room in here and trigger it, then we can go, that's going to be easier. Also, oh, we have to reach rank 5 with the lunchbox, and then it triggers. Because we'd unlocked rank 5, I didn't really expect to reach it. Okay, so we've... Why is that not off? Oh, it's sheltered. Oh, ball faces. All right, well then, never mind. We've got a battery pack. I really, really, really want to get the... Okay, in which case I just wasted a couple of steps of my 43. But that's fine. Right. Let's go up. Okay, bunk room, walk-in closet, passageway, redraw. Let's get the items. Might contain gems. Telescope! Gain an additional effect. Oh, well, that's useful. Because we've got the observatory and we're going back round there. Oh, look, there's a security card. And another gem. 2 gems. That's good. But yeah, also, look, we got this t-shirt. We came to Mount Holly and all we got was this t-shirt. And it's in our closet. And it's really stupid. But it was, we had coins and literally it was the end of the run. So why not? I don't know if there's a secret passageway or anything in here. We've not discovered anything, but yeah. Okay, so I'm still trying to get Her Ladyship's chamber. Maybe we should just build up from the West Hall. Do we build... let's just build from the dark room. You know what? Let's just build from the dark room. And we will go back round. The observatory will give us then more gems and a key, which will be great for up there. Excellent. Oh, hello, vault. We don't have enough for you. Damn it. Ah, the lavatory. No, let's do the classroom, which will probably give us an apple. The vault would be nice, but it just doesn't give us anything useful. We don't need to go into the foundation. It is not necessary. But appling is the best thing right now. So we've solved this, I believe, and we've gotten the right colours for these flags based off the other answers. We have a funny little drawings where we've coloured in our Miro. Hello. Cupcake. +10. I like that. We occasionally discover those in the walk-in closet. Okay, let's go up. Archives. And you see, that is what I would have preferred instead of the dark room to get sheltered. Redraw total 5. Okay, so if we put the conference room in, we can only continue up from there. If we put the archives in, or we could just do a free redraw from the classroom. Ah, hello. I mean, it doesn't massively matter power source, but it goes up. And up is important right now. Because we've got the security card, technically we could access the foundation and build up from it, but we've also got a courtyard down. If we don't access the foundation, it's really not the end of the world. We have, like, 2 already open stuffs that we can get into it if we really needed to. The main thing right now is we're building shit and eating apples and... Ah! No, I'm fine with that being commonplace. And maybe making the... Right, which door do we want? Powered. This one. Okay. I love that it remembers and it's all set up. Oh, crap. It remembers and it's all set up except when the door thing is open and we need to activate it first. Not that this is going to do anything particularly useful. And maybe we should have more gems before we go in here and do this, because the passageway would be really freaking useful. This is always how we end up with a powered furnace. Really, 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 really want... What do I really want? The workshop. I want to try some of these new combinations. We're good on steps. So let's not waste potentially a place where the passageway would be really useful. Oops. Build up from here first. Spread gems in each green room. I mean, we only have 4 of them, but that's a useful one. That would only be useful if we had a leadership's bloody chamber. And that gives me keys and we need gems. Oh, shit, no. We can't. Well, we've got to redraw, because I don't want to do the code check. Alright, well, the lab is kind of useless. Let's build the bunk room, because occasionally it has stuff. Well, that is less useful. Okay, in which case... Hi, hamster. Hi, little Bob. You now have doggy friends. Instead of potentially wasting a boiler room up, let's go back through the green rooms we've got, re-get our conservatory stuff, because we also got some more stars. And build up from the conservatory. Because then when we come back round to go to the boiler room, we can go via the dining room, which will give us more steps as well. We have an abundance of steps today. So much for doing quick runs, eh? Don't think I've got a quick run. Wouldn't know a quick run if it bit me in the ass. Actually, the dining room... Ah. Yes, we can go back that way. I was thinking we couldn't use that, but we can. We're just going round a squiggly route. Okay. Hello. Oh, also, I think there's coins in here. Hi, puppies. Pet puppy. Hang on. Did we suddenly gain a puppy in the middle one? Yes. This one was empty before. Oh, it must have come in through the flap. Oh, I was going to say I thought they were all full of puppies last time. So I've pet 2 of them. That one, I mean, they're getting fed. It's fine. Sadly, we don't have the... Okay, so let's get our gem. We don't have the spade. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, so let's see what we get now. Hang on, did that just say telescope? Did that just give us... Oh, okay, so we could get a key. I think that just gave us a key. Because we can't get 2. I thought we had a gem thing. Ah, telescope. Ah, hello. No, this is how we do it. What the heck is that? That's Clavis the key. Ooh, green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers. Hey, I think 29 was a special thing. Right, courtyard is next. Right, now we are going to build down. It doesn't really matter what we build in here. We could build the ballroom again. Basically, will cost 2 but set us to 2, which is useful. And I can't remember if this contains anything. In eclipse. So there's an in eclipse and an out eclipse. Effectively, it's on the geography maps in the classroom when you get to grade 4. This also has the sheet music 6 and 7, but nothing else. Ah, but it would take us round to the foundation if we wanted, if we had a spade. We don't have a spade, so we will take our 2 gems and do this. And this will get us a library, which we should be able to... Oh, and the armory. We're going to pick drafting strategy 5, and then we're out of new books. I was kind of hoping books would appear on these things, but as yet they haven't. So, 7 triggers. We have gained 7 stars, extra stars today. Pretty proud of that. That was a really good... It listens to me occasionally. Okay, so silver key gives me hallways. Gift shop, conference room, east wing hallway. We can't buy anything yet. We need 110 coins. Let's just take the hallway. Just checking none of these are items. Don't use this one as much as I used the west wing hallway. Don't remember having so much luggage in it. Use guest bedroom, kitchen. Laundry room. Laundry room, swap coins for gems. And then we don't have a gem issue, because we don't need steps. It's not powered, but we should be able to use the regular one. Costs us 5 coins, but then it gives us, you know, 9 gems, which is good. I did think this laundry room wasn't much use, but that's generally when I have nothing. It's no good when I have nothing. Okay, so library, courtyard. You definitely don't want to go into the ballroom. So we're going back round to the boiler room. So unfortunately, we missed out on stuff with spades. Thank you for saving me a step. Okay, so through here. Oh, hello, we can pet you now. Hi. 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 I'm sad Dan is not here to see me pet the puppies. So we've pet that one, we've pet that one, we pet that one. And we can pet you! Now, I think we have pet all the puppies possible. I am happy. Okay, so now where do we want to go? Lost and found, drawing room, dining room, because we've opened up. And also it's not going to kill us. It's not going to steal our stuffs this time. But we can gain even more steps because we have the fruit. We don't have an aquarium, sadly. But it'll give us another 20 steps. Achievement unlocked, pet all the puppies. Exactly! Exactly, I pet all the puppies. I wish that was an achievement. Okay, so now if we nook, hallway, security, dark room, classroom, boiler room. Right, now we go through the door. Okay, this is our last door. We did not make it to day 49. We are nowhere near day 49, but we've had 2, 3, hang on, what did we do? Okay. So that was the last one I did. It was a jigsaw house. I like that. It had a lot of holes in it. So we did shelter, tool shed. Yeah. So we did that one that we got the mail room when we got a letter in. This one with our ridiculous number of aquariums. So we'll have done 3 days, which is good for 3 hours, I suppose. You know, I didn't think I'd get to, but day 49 is Christmas. So Christmas, I thought maybe it'd be a little special. It'd be nice to do on stream, but I mean, you know, tomorrow I have promo games or possibly a co-stream. I don't know. I have to see what Jessie says. But there's no reason that, you know, I couldn't screenshot record if it gave us something special. Or depending on when I got to day 49, you know, jump on another stream. But for now, this is the last door of the day. Well, no, it's the last door possibly giving me a passageway, which then has 2 power source thingies coming off it, possibly giving me something. You never know, we might get a freezer and a furnace. Give us something interesting. We're unlikely to get the pool and the pump room in useful because we're literally doing boiler, unless we get the aquarium, I suppose. But we should be, there we go. Right, we're not going to lose half our steps. We're putting the passageway in because we got gems specifically so we could do that. So, although the weight room does have the last antechamber thing in. We could take the hit on steps. Archives. Pool, music room. Pool could then give us a pump room. We literally can't use any of the doors, so it's pointless going in. But it now unlocks the pump room. We could take the hit. Oh my god! I was just... Apparently, this is a manifesting run. Make the pump room more... Let's make it standard. I don't know what it was, but let's make it standard. My god, we just manifested the freaking pump room! Oh, and there's something else in here as well. It's beeping at me. I gotta get rid of the beeping. What have you got? Why are you beeping? Ah, coin. Because the beeping would drive me crazy. Okay, so... we need to fill this tank. How do we do that? Do we just tell it to drain the reservoir? Ah, tank 1 fill. Okay, then do we drain these? How do I get the... Where is it? Oh. I'm confused. Oh, it's affected by tank 1. Okay, excellent. Right, well, tank 1 drain. Right, okay, so we need to put more stuff in tank 1. What's going into tank 1 that I can just... Yeah, so you know how I said that we didn't need to go down the foundation? We probably don't technically need to go down the foundation, but we're totally going down the foundation because we have a sledgehammer. And yeah, it'll reset our gems, but who cares? Tank 1 drain. Right. So it drains from this tank 1. That is what I missed. So this is now full. Just taking a screenshot. Okay, so if we... I'm going to fill the fountain. At some point, I want to drain the aquarium, I'll be honest. I want to see what happens. We don't have an aquarium today. The kitchen being full of water is useful, and the greenhouse. I don't want to change those. They're just useful for flipping water across tanks. The pool needs draining. If we can drain the pool today, actually, we can get chests. But the most important for me is draining the reservoir. Though we could drain the... We've got steps. We could drain the pool, open those chests. Literally no use other than... No, that's going to be a waste. We don't have to pick up the coins. But I don't think opening the chest would matter. Okay. Because some stuff resets, some stuff doesn't. Because I know that the last time, the first time I drained the pool, there was a lot of coins in there, and then the next time I went back, there was like a few coins. So I know that having the swim trunks means that there's chests in there, but I don't know whether those chests reset each day. Either which way, we were draining. We were filling the things. We're filling up the fountain. All right, what's the pool connected to? That's connected to that one. Okay. So if we fill from the reservoir, drain again. So apparently this was I was trying to do really quick ones, and what we ended up was a hilarious aquarium run, a useful mail run, and now we've finally powered the pump room, and we finally have this ready tank full. It does mean we can chuck coins in the fountain again. And we've drowned the reservoir. Drowned the reservoir! We've emptied the reservoir. I mean, we could take some out of the pool, but that 2 full tanks and 1. So basically we can't have the pool and the reservoir drained at the same time. Let's build up from here anyway first. Wait would open the antechamber door. Locker room has power. Would spread keys. Is it good? Oh, I think it just got a key in that room. Oh, hello, broken lever. I really wanted the workshop. We opened all of these, and they sometimes contain gems. One of them contains basically there's some notes and stuff. We could really do with a workshop. Furnace is kind of useless. Dovecot. Let's build the dovecot. We still don't have the ready spade. So we've got this thing full of letters, but I don't think there's any stamps on here. Ah, my magnifying glass is not usable. Wait, did it just break my magnifying glass? Or just not usable with that? Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here. We're just gonna see what we can build. Armory! We have 2 coins. Just a rarity, experimental house features. We want something we can build down with. So armory would give us a reason to have the pool. I think it's the same 3 things. Oh no, that's new. This is new. What do you do? The axe. Permanently remove the gem cost. Ooh, that's a new one. We don't have enough coins. We have a reason to drain the pool. So Morningstar I'd like to get. You see, I was hoping building down from this would get me the ladyships. So, hello, spade! Ah, okay, right. We've still got a little bit of time. Okay, so axe would be great, but not really necessary right now. Trying to remember what I need to do. So many things. Okay, hello, Gem. It's still beeping at me. There's still something else in here. Ah, quite. So we might still be able to get to the Morning Star. So I was kind of hoping I could build her ladyship's chamber. Yeah. Oh, God. We don't have... Oh, for flip's sake. We don't have the diary thing, but heck. The walk-in closet, which is next to the boiler room, above the dark room, would give us now gems. And we don't... Do we have the boudoir as well? I don't think we built the boudoir today. We didn't build coat check, so we don't have the key, but heck, let's build it so we've built it. Oh, it's purple. I love it. Rank 7. Okay. Umbrella. A heart. A coin purse. Not particularly useful right now. A nice purple flag. A ballerina. Ooh, a queen. Heck, do we have office today? Yes. We could reset our chess. Oh, do I have the energy to reset the chess? We need to go to the reservoir first. But we could totally reset. Ah, look! It's locked! We have the key. It's in the freaking tomb. Upgrade disc, though. I'll take it. We've got to get to a computer. So, hello. I don't know who you are. Do I know who you are? I will match you to one of my faces. I have a whole cheat sheet with faces. You might be the parents, then. You might be Mary's parents. The brother. Forgotten his name. So yeah, so there's the diary, which we have a key for, but we haven't had both of them at the same time. Oh, hello. This is cool. What does this give us? Just boudoir and walk-in closet. Okay. It is very rare. But it is my last bedroom. So the last room we need is 19. Do I know what room this is? No. Have I come across it? I don't believe so. Have I seen it on anyone's stream? I don't know. But it is the one lone room that I need for the complete collection, if it doesn't include finding stuff and studio editions. But yeah, we need to build this again. Oh, hello. Does it never end? Those look like stars. I was kind of hoping the umbrella would be an item. So I would have liked the workshop because I have a lot of items. The workshop would have been really nice. We've run out of doors. No, that's a lie. If we somehow manage to open the other antechamber door, the one from the pool, which we can't because we don't have the greenhouse or the weight room, then we could build one more room. But no, we sadly, although we have so many items, do not have a workshop. But we powered the pump room, so we're going to make the most of that. And we finally have a spade, which is not particularly useful, but we might get a few things while we're going through this. I forget what gave us the green room with pretty flowers. Did we get that from something? Oh yeah, it was the constellation gave us that, didn't it? Yeah, it's like literally we have no need for any more door stuffs, so we will. We're gonna buy the Morning Star because that'll give us an extra star tomorrow. That's not any use anymore, and that's not any use at the moment. So there we go. But we could also reset the chess puzzle. Okay, right. We're going to get a whole bunch of stuff in the freaking foundation, and then it's going to be like, and we have no use for this right now. So do we leave it, or do we not? I don't know. We could get some lore. I don't know. We've got to go and have a look. At the very least, we have a look. Okay, so we're just going to dig. Heck, it might give us more steps. And steps are good. We have no need for the coins. Yes, I know there's stuff in here, but does it really matter? We could open a few. Ooh, thank you for the follow, Danny. Appreciate the follow. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that room. It's going to get confusing. Okay, so if we drain the pool, because it's literally just there. If we drain the pool, we've got to fill the reservoir up again. And if we had the aquarium, I'd also drain that to see what would happen. I'll be honest, I know that sounds cruel. It's the wrong way. No, wait, it's on the wrong thing. Yeah, one of these days I'll figure it out. It depends which thing. Let me just neutral. I need to neutral those. That one is connected to the aquarium. But having this full is just brilliant. Especially now we don't need the fountain. It means we've got a lot more latitude. And I suppose we also have the boiler room. We could power the red thing. Okay. Pool. Passageway. Because we didn't actually go in the pool yet. Oh, and it has banana. It's like, hi, have some steps. Because, yeah, it doesn't have any coins. It just has these. It's like, oh, here, have some utterly meaningless things right now because, yeah. Excuse me. Just inhale some dust. Yeah, if we had that open, we could build one more room, but right now, you know, it would have been nice to maybe build the sauna. Okay, so now we've opened those just for absolute meaninglessness. Let's go back and fill that. again. But yeah, if we have the aquarium, now we have this tank full. I don't anticipate us ever needing to empty it again. Because the fountain and the pool provide enough ammunition to empty the reservoir. But yeah, we're going to go and play with the thingy, and then, yeah, we have to stop stream. But we've then done everything possible, I think. Though, should we power the red box in the boiler room? Should we power the red box in the boiler room? Nah, we can get the boiler room. We've made it standard rarity. Oh, that's the pump room. And it's unusual. Did we not? Oh, we might not have altered that one. Anyway. We haven't figured out how to access those top rooms yet. So I think we just leave it. Right, that is empty. Take a screenshot to remind me how I left it. We've still got space in a tank. We're going to leave the kitchen and the greenhouse full. Leave the pool full. But yes, at some point I'd like to drain the aquarium and see what happens, because it amuses me greatly. Right, so now we're going... How the frick do we get back? Ballroom. Library. Do we have to go all the way? I think we have to go all the way around. Okay, so I think we have to go back through the passageway, the boiler room, the classroom, the dark room, security room, the hallway, the parlor, the... No, not the parlor. No. Hang on, how the heck do we get out? Ah, no, security nook, dining room, drawing room. Lost and found, den. Yeah, okay, we've got enough steps though. Oh, we do need to, when we're in the security room, do our upgrade disc. And then we'll have found 12 of the 16. Which is pretty good. So yeah, we're doing... Oh, something spawned in here. It's beeping at me. Oh, there's a key. I mean, we don't need a key, but I think... Oh yeah, because the locker room, of course, spawned keys everywhere. Walk-in closet just got me 3 gems that we don't need, that are going to disappear again, but I don't care. Security room, upgrade disc. Just want to see what is in the inventory. There are 4 keys. It's fine. We could have done more stuff with the locker room, but I did all that myself, and there's not really anything particularly special. Guest bedroom. Ooh, can we make the guest bedroom more useful? But it's not useful? Okay, what do we got? Hidden effect of random bedroom in your draft pool. If you enter antechamber today, add 2 something to your whatever. If you have tomb... I can't read that, it's too small. Let me get closer. What chest power? I currently have the ambition of the pawn because I can't make decisions. I really like the knight one with the armory, because I like the armory things that you can buy. So once I've checked out the foundation, we might do the chess puzzle and reset so I can get my knight. Is there one you recommend? I know what they all are, but I dithered so much. At the moment, the armory is giving me the best options, and not having to wait till I get to rank 8 to use it would be good. But yeah, we can reset it today. I'd forgotten about that. Thank you for reminding me. Hang on, I just got to read the tiny text. I'm just going to zoom in. So, +2 rolls with an extra 4 rerolls. The Geist bedroom. The Quest bedroom. It's 2 to my allowance if I go into the antechamber. Or we get a hidden effect of a random bedroom. I like adding to my allowance if I enter the antechamber, so I'm going to go with a Quest bedroom. I realised I literally could have done this to zoom in. But we're going with the Quest bedroom. Yes, I know it's in 15 minutes, Doctor Who. We are trying to be quick. We cannot be quick at this game. It's just too much. Okay. Hallway Nook. It just starts beeping at me and I'm like, oh, I need to do things. Oh, now why are you beeping at me? Hey. Right. This. Where are we? We need to get round to the ballroom. Thank God this doesn't steal items today, though I really could have done with a workshop. That would have been so nice. Gotta pet the dog. Rules say gotta pet the dog. They're all situationally useful. You use king most of the time. Knight and... Okay, maybe we just leave it for today. That one's gone out again. Ah. King. I forget what king did. Get these. What are we? Yeah, so basically, pawn gives you knight, bishop, rook, or queen, because I couldn't decide. So the knight gives you the armory. The queen, every time you draft a room on the west wing, you lose 5 steps and gain a key. The king, each day you may choose a colour. Rooms the chosen colour are more likely to be drawn. The bishop gives you 30 coins next time you enter the first time you enter the chapel, and doesn't pay tithes. And then the rook, draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the corners. I mean, Banner of the King could be useful if you were going for a particular type of run. Maybe I'll just leave it on the pawn for now. Because basically, I'm not giving myself enough... I was going to say, how do I get out? There's only one... You know... I don't like the beepy noise, but it's useful beepy noise, but also stop beeping at me. Oh, can we use the telescope again? No. That would have been too much. We've got 28, though. Okay, we're just going to do a quick... worthless old shoe. Turnip. Yeah, because we need more steps than that. We need a hole in the head. If this... Oh, I'm going to be really annoyed because I have plans to watch Doctor Who when it's live with Leaky. Though I do need to message him and see if he's awake. I'm going to be annoyed if this whole, accessing the reservoir thing turns into a whole big thing. Right, we've got to go through the ballroom. It's going to reset our coins, but we don't care because we're going down here. We're going to the foundation, baby. Yeah, I've got screenshots. I have a whole Miro board, Dama, because my notebook, I couldn't find stuff in my notepad. Right, Right, this is the first time we've managed to power the bloody pump room. It was a miracle, honestly, that we did it. So this is the first time we're getting to the bottom of this. The boat is currently stranded. I have seen this hole here. But look how many chests there are. So yeah, I don't know if we can get in there. Leaky. Oh, it's a good thing we have keys. These are locked. Oh, hello. The Sanctum key is not in a box. It is buried. There's a Sanctum key? Oh my god, I didn't bring enough keys with me. We've got a locksmith. We've got coins. We may have to make a couple of trips. Okay, so can we dig anywhere? Because green, it's not in Hartley's room, so it should be true, right? How many freaking chests? I thought this was going to be a smash it open type situation. This is not a smash it open type situation. Hi, Leaky. So, yeah, I know we're watching it live, but also, I just finally drained the reservoir. So bear with me a little bit. We may have to watch it on catch up. The green memos near this box are both lies. Okay, right. And that's a truth because it's on blue. Okay. So that is going to affect that one. So we're looking for a Sanctum key, apparently. We may have to make another trip. Ooh, hello, we've got a lion here. A black box contains allowance tokens. Well, we may as well do one of each colour. I should have picked up more keys. It's a good thing I stopped. Okay, green memos are lies. So that's a lie. Because that is near this one. Okay, green memos are not lies. Box containing allowance tokens is marked by a moon. That's a lie. Another lie. Sanctum key is in a blue box. Okay, so we're not looking for a blue box then. Will these stay? Oh, hello! We found some allowance tokens. This box contained 3 allowance tokens, which is nice because it reminds you that if, in case you forget, I guess. And it's not a lie. So we found some allowance tokens. Our allowance is now 37 and we have 28 stars. I'm not the only streamer who's super into... I know! But if I had managed to power the pump room, it'd be done by now because I was just doing a stupid run to, you know, see stuff. I have the most beautiful inventory that I can't really use because I don't have a workshop. And then I thought, oh, the chests. I saw lots of chests. You know, that's great. It'll be... What did that one say? Blue box. So let's try... We've run out of keys. Right. We just need to make a short trip to the key room. Because apparently we're looking for a Sanctum key. You've done nothing but blueprints since starting blueprints and you don't know what to do with yourself. Yeah, I've done 50, 60 hours nearly. Somewhere between 55 and 60 hours. So if we go out, that's going to be the quickest. It's a good thing we have all these steps and coins. Yeah. We unlocked access to this top bit, but we can't access the right bits. But I understand the not knowing what to do with yourself. Which is why I had a break. Basically, I started it and I was like, I'm really excited about this. And then I wasn't getting anywhere and I got really disheartened. And then I was talking with people about it and I got excited about it again. And then I've sort of been obsessing and done a mirror board and everything since. But yeah, I'm going to leave my chest how it is. I think I like my indecision. It's okay. Ooh. When we come out, we might chuck a coin to our fountain. You bounced off this. It's fine. I was, prepared to be, obsessed with there are 4 keys in here somewhere though. Okay. We just got 15 keys for that. It's a good thing we didn't toss a coin to our fountain. There are still, I think the security room said, several keys around, but they're going to be in stupid places potentially. Though we're not going to need too many steps. We could just have a quick peek over here. That was only a couple. Sadly did not yield anything. Don't turn my TV off. Okay. Ah, I did. Oh, excellent. There's only one that I missed then. Thanks, Dharma. Let me just try not to go in that wonky line. Yeah, I don't always pay the best attention, which is how I missed a bunch of stuff, like the safe in the boudoir, until like day 30 something. The chess pieces, I was like, were they always? There were lots of things that I was like, I should have recognized this. I should have been paying better attention. And then I'm like, no, I need to stop saying should, because that's just mean on me. Okay, we're looking for... Oh god, but if we find it, we're gonna have to do something. Damn it! Leaky! I'm really sorry, but I don't think we're gonna manage to get this live. So the Sanctum key is not in a blue box, so we should avoid anything in a blue box for now. Only 1 box in the reservoir has a prize. Well, I feel like that's a lie. Is that near enough to this one? Because... Hang on, that's a blue box. Right, hang on. Oh, I need to sort of take a picture of which ones I've opened, just in case it resets them. It might not. I don't know. I'm going to, Only 1 blue box in the water contains a memo with a true statement. Oh, they stay open. Oh, well, that's useful. Right. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're not opening blue boxes at the moment. Right. Thanks for telling me that. That's not a spoiler. That one is just really helpful. Sanctum key is not in a box in the water. Useful. Yeah, I know I'm just ridiculously taking screenshots. Don't judge me. I cannot stop myself because I have... Ooh, a prize is in a box marked by the water symbol. It says a water symbol. Pink boxes do not contain any prizes. I currently have, what was it? 1,112 plus 62 just today. Is that pink? What did it just say? The pink boxes don't have any prizes. Okay, that's... Okay, pink box. Water symbol. Not blue. Not in the water. The Sanctum key is in a white box. Okay. I thought the green ones were truths. Unless I need to get in there, which I haven't figured out how many dits it is, but we still have access to the pump room. Yeah, how many keys, how many steps does it take? So we have to go all the way around the freaking outside, don't we? Okay, so let me just... Okay, so if we go up, Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. That's 40 steps. Green memos are false. Being false doesn't necessarily mean they're all true. Yeah, I am slowly realizing that. The only thing we had about a green memo was the photo in the dark room where it says anything in Hartley's room is a lie, the green ones, and that box over there. But clearly the white box containing something is a lie. Oops. Don't close the ones we've already opened because there's no white boxes left. Sanctum boxes in a white... Sanctum keys in a white box is really, you know, unhelpful because there is no white boxes left. But blue... So we should avoid pink ones for now. But it's probably not in that. Where's all the other blue ones? Because they were... So it's still not in the water. We're not trusting green. That contains the allowance tokens. That one just told me both these green memos are lies. Sanctum key is in a box. Green memos are lies. Green memos are the truth. Okay, allowance tokens, which we found. So it's not a blue box. It's not a pink box. That's not true anyway, because we got allowance tokens and we may have a thing. Wait, hang on. Only one blue box in the water contains a memo with us. Okay. We haven't opened any blue boxes in the water because we went straight for the other boxes. So it may or may not... It's not in a box with that symbol. It's not in a pink box. We've got 9 keys. The box containing allowance tokens is white. That, yeah. It would be a blue box if someone wasn't distracted. I wasn't distracted until the stupid thing manifested what I needed. Hello? I just found a Sanctum key. This box contains a Sanctum key. Okay. I don't consider this a spoiler. Does the Sanctum key stay in my inventory? It is a different colour. Unlocks 1 of 8 doors. Does it stay in my inventory, or do I have to come down here each time? Or should I just go open the damn door now? If any of that is going to be a spoiler, feel free not to answer. And also, is it worth opening the other boxes? Open it. Okay. Is it worth opening any of the other boxes? I do have 7 keys. Sanctum keys in a black box. I'm assuming it's all just clues. It was in a black box. It was in a black box with a moon on it. The pink ones don't contain any prizes, but there's still a couple of other ones I've not opened. Might as well open them. All green boxes found in the water are true. I mean, that says memos, not boxes, but, you know. Which is a lie. Green memos in blue boxes are true. Okay. Box containing allowance tokens. I mean, it probably wasn't. All those are open. We'll open this one and then we'll go for pink ones. More than 2 boxes contain prizes. That is a lie. We found all the prizes then. Well, we've got two boxes and 3 boxes and 2 keys. And then we'll go and do the Sanctum. Green memos in white boxes are lies. Green memos, I don't like green memos, apparently. Pink boxes marked by a sun always contain blue memos. Oh, well, that's got a blue memo in. Right. Well, you know. Okay, let's go Sanctum. I think I left the minecart in the right place. Can I get in the boat to go there would be a question. I'm hoping so. I want to be able to go there, but I can do that at any point and have the pump room. So the thing along there with the red one does not stay permanently open, which I was very sad to discover. But hey, at least I finally... Oh, you know what? I think I have seen on a stream that final room, possibly. It opens Sanctum key. As in, I have to pick one room out of all 8. Okay. I want to pick door number 7. This would permanently open... I mean, I have nothing, no context, so we're going to open 7 because we like 7. Oh, hello. We have a thing to translate. We have... What do you do? How do I make you work? Oh. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Do I have to figure out... Okay, so I can't change the middle. Where's my cheat sheet? I have to find... Not my cheat sheet, as in my notes. Right. Here we go. Okay. To do light the torches. I did that. I can mark that to done. Okay, so this symbol is Vera. Vera, I don't know the colour of Vera. It is either pink, green, or white. Because that's what I've got left, assuming one is each colour. No, I don't have this information. So the only information I have on Vera is this symbol. Damn. Okay, so it could be extreme heat. And the ladybug. No, that's lightning. That's extreme heat. And if it's pink, it is one that looks like a castle. Why can't I make it look like a castle? Ah, maybe some options aren't possible with this combination. Well, it's not that. Not that. That one potentially could work. Because I know I've got question mark, transport question mark, extreme heat, spiritual pink. And pink looks like a castle. But I can't get it to stop on castle. So this one can't be Vera. Okay. And then we've got one that is poetic, which is the flowers. Is that flowers? Yes. Poetic and purple. It's purple. But I don't know what weather or transport. Wait, no. Yeah, you see, the outside can only have certain ones. Purple. No, we want the flowers back. Is it spoilers to clarify something about the controls? I mean, if it's something that I haven't already said out loud, then I guess that's fine. But it seems like the middle's set. If the middle's not set, then I do have one full one that I already know. I realize I keep on spinning the wrong thingy. And my phone is yelling at me going, "You're late, you're late." I'm like, I know I am. Okay, so it can't be that one. Adjusting the upper dials messes with the lower ones. I'm not brute forcing. I'm trying to make it match my pictures. That I have information. It's not that one. I know it's not that one. I'm literally looking at my pictures that I have, that I've found ones. I just haven't found much more information, but I have parts of ones. Hang on. No, purple is Iraja, so that's not going to work. Why am I trying to do that? Okay, so I don't have enough information for my... It doesn't seem to be the pink one because I can't match pink with extreme heat spiritual with the transport and the middle one. So Vera is not pink. I'm going to make a note. Trust me to... Oh, just written pink, not pink. I meant Vera. So trust me to open the only door. The border is a lower dial. Oh, so, but I tried setting it to pink and it wouldn't let me set it to pink. That's pink. I was trying it last though. I'm setting the wrong thing. What do I want to set first? I want to set extreme heat and then ladybug. Not ladybug. The one with the crosshatchy thing. That one. So to make it match, I need to have wavy lines between or around, at least 2 wavy lines around, so that one would work. 2 wavy lines around one of the little ladybugs. Ah! Ah, damn it! I just twisted the wrong thing. Luckily it's not changing anything else, but please don't break anything. I found one that worked. Hit the wrong dial. Right. That's what I want, because that looks like my thing. I wanted to get the button. Excellent. That was what I was trying to do. In the Sanctum. Does this mean I can collect Vera? Cool. I'm just going to take a closer up screenshot. That's exactly what I was trying to replicate. the variation. Pink tiles. When they are present, all adjacent and diagonal. Yeah, I got very confused with this one. I don't like these ones. Now I've got now I've managed to balk it completely because now I've got 0 oranges. Why are they turning off? Heck, this is open. I can come back to this. Let me just have a... I know it's going to give me allowance. But yeah, I was looking at the border change and getting a bit confused. Hello? It's a tortoise with a saddle. And a stamp! Oh, we have a magnifying glass! Excellent. Let me just take care of that. It's so cute! Okay, the Vera Express. What does that say? That looks like an IP address. Okay. Mount Holly Estate in care of Mrs. Babbage, Reddington, Fen Aries, etc. Despite my prejudice against Mother Nature, I own that I have deeply loved my time here. Yes, no, I appreciate that. It was like I had a piece from the Lost and Found that I was trying to match it to, but I was having problems getting my castle. I was like, I know what this is. I just couldn't get it to match up, and it was annoying me, but it's all good now. We unlocked one. And then, yeah. Okay. I wanted to watch it live. It's not happening. This was unfortunate that this was a successful run. I have already loved my time here at Vera. The memories of the youthful trip I took here with my brother have been relentless, and as I have gotten older, I find less and less occasion to recollect on such trivial pleasures. One thing I do remember vividly, which has not lost a single speck of charm, are the famous turtles. Each visitor of Vera, upon arriving, is lent one of these hardshell friends for the duration of their stay to serve both as a steed, guide, and companion. I am still under the spell of island life, even if the weather here is much more severe than it was on Morajai. Cool, so we're going to get some little postcards and possibly more thingies and a little tent. And a really cool picture, which may not be relevant at all. Okay, so we've unlocked a sigil. Hey, excellent! I unlocked a sigil. She unlocked it. It's here. It's here. Look. So there we go. That's how we do that. Now I just have to figure out how the hell you find more of those keys, and also get this allowance box. So, I'm going to end the stream here because honestly I just need the bathroom and to get on with stuff, and you know, it's supposed to be watching Doctor Who. Having done that, I might go back to... No, we decided we didn't have enough steps to do that. We don't have enough steps to get back to the pump room to mess with the foundation thing, and I don't know how many ups I need to get to go through that round hole, but I will have to do some experimenting. But yeah, I'm going to solve the Vera box to get my allowance before I end the day, but I just have to end the stream here. But this has been an annoyingly successful run. I was trying to be a silly. and just do experiments, and I got more stars and stuff like that, and then it goes and gives me like a pump room powered, and I'm like, what the hell? How dare you? So yeah, Leaky, give me like 10 minutes to get my acting gear, or 15 minutes to get my acting gear, and I'll be with you. But yeah, we got a sigil. And yeah, we have made progress. I'll probably do some more off stream. You know, I want to try and... I finally got her ladyship's chamber. Otherwise you have to get the big stick. No, not the big stick. I want to get her ladyship's chamber and... Well, not the tomb now. I need to get the coat check because that's where I put the key so I can open that diary. I still want to get the freezer and the furnace. I still not solved the drawing room safe thing. I've not solved the drafting studio safe or the study safe. Those two, I need to get those again. And yeah, ideally I'd like to craft some more mechanisms, but we're making progress. I don't know what happens when we have all... I mean, effectively now I know that those doors now equal the sigils, so I'm happy with that. Now I've just got to figure out all the combinations. Which, you know, and find out where the other 7 keys are. You know, so that's a thing. But yeah. I will leave you all with this. Thank you very much for being here today. Appreciate it. Thank you, Dharma, for the sort of the voice of sanity. Otherwise, I might have just given up on that and then not had those last bits. But heck, it's permanently open, so we're good. But yeah, we are making progress. I am happy with the progress we're making. We do need to play other games. We will be playing other games on stream tomorrow. I don't know. I do want to see what Christmas looks like in the house, but yeah. For now, we're leaving this here. We've still got more red letters to find, and Blackbridge, other admin key, and mailroom letters, and all kinds of... There's still all kinds of little secrets that we still need to get. So for now, I'm going to bid you good night, and I will catch you all later. Bye!